Hey guys, Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve. Uh, I started drinking a little bit early today, and I have really no social life because I'm an old dude. I'm like, almost 50. I'm 47. So I was like, I'm feeling kind of ornery, whatever. I'm gonna do a live stream. So I talked to called Dave, said, "Hey, what you doing?" He's on British Columbia time, which is 3 hours earlier than me, right? Yeah. And I was like, "Hey, you want to do some little UFC discussion? Maybe recap 2021, whatever." He's like, "Yeah, I'm down for doing that." So we're gonna do that and celebrate New Year's with my friends. I would have still been at the bar, but I can't drink and drive, so I made it home, thankfully. To what was her name? Matia. Her name was Matia. She gave me a ride home in my vehicle. Then she left in hers. But anyway, now I'm on the drinking the soju, the Korean liquor, charm soju, and we're gonna discuss a little bit of 2021. I'm gonna play some Japanese in the background. I don't know if you're gonna hear it, but I'm gonna play it just for my sake. You should be able to hear it. I don't know. I'm not really good with StreamYard. The whole, you know, it says to do picture in picture, I'd need two monitors. So maybe I should ask for one for Christmas. But anyway, we're gonna play a little bit of Japanese background music, and I'm gonna do a little UFC discussion. I'm talking to myself. There's nobody in here. It's all right. It's all good. Maybe Dave will come. I got this January 7th, next Friday. That's a big deal live stream because me, Dave, and Mbe are going to have this little contest. Real News MMA. Thank you for coming in. Happy New Year's to you too, buddy. Dave said your T-shirt's on the way. I already saw it. I saw what he sent you. So you should be getting it over in Newfoundland, right? Newfoundland for Real News MMA. What are you doing this New Year's, buddy? Nothing? Hanging out? I'm an old dude, so New Year's isn't a big deal for me. But tomorrow is New Year, new Ranj. I am gonna start doing this. Back in like September, I was doing yoga daily, and I got like this push-up board, which came with a like a daily, weekly, actually a weekly workout. And that was working for me, and I was doing it every day until I got COVID. Then it was just like I was too weak to get out of bed, and I kind of dropped off. But I'm gonna pick that back up, do that stuff before I go to work, and get back onto watching my health. I got to. I'm an old dude. I gotta, I gotta get back into it. I don't want to be like what's his name? Who's fighting? Who's fighting Chase Sherman? That dude. Oh, Jake Collier. Jake Collier was like a champ in a regional scene at 185. Now he's big and fat, heavyweight. What's up, Mar? What you got going on tonight? I'm live right now. Yeah, I know that. Yeah? Simple Man said you're the star of the show. You're the reason why a lot of people subscribe to my channel. Yeah, you should be proud of that. Anyway, oh, you're playing some Fortnite. What? One of my subscribers, his name's Real News MMA. He's playing Fortnite. What are you playing? I know you're roadblocking it or roadblocking it somewhat, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just gonna have just random chat, just spend some time live. I see other people do it all the time with no general topic. Mr. Arkansas, he goes on marathons like 40 hours. He does like super marathons. I'm only gonna go till like a little after midnight just to celebrate the new year because I'm kind of lame. Whatever. Nora, they might have nuts in it. What is that?
That one.
Oh, okay. So, Real News MMA, I was checking out Newfoundland. So it's like an island, but it is next to, you're right, it is next to the Allen brothers. What are their names? Matt and Craig Allen, Fight Night Picks. I noticed that. I checked it out on the map. If it was drivable, but you got to take a ferry or something because you're surrounded by water. If it was drivable, I'd check it out. I'd maybe go on a little vacay, check out the Newfoundland. But anyway, I like to see where my subscribers are from. Who would you say was from there? Gavin Tucker. He's good. But anyway, the draft is going to be interesting. What's up with Dave? Where is he? He's right now active on Instagram, but he might be still just active on his phone. He might be said he's driving and the roads are bad over in British Columbia. That's totally other side of the Canada. Totally furthest point of Canada you can be from where you are.
What is
Yes,
that?
sir.
Is that for your hiccups?
Yes, this is for my hiccups. This is soju. It's New Year's Eve. I'm having a little bit of drink.
I know.
Is that okay?
I have chocolate in my teeth.
Yeah.
I want the lemon back.
You're 7, so you can't have any drink. So you can have chocolate in your teeth.
It's a lemon.
I know. Let me see. Provinces are pretty much neighbors. If COVID wasn't a thing, I'd probably went to the fight event there by now. Gavin Tucker, Sabatini soon. Newfoundland versus Philly. You know what? Speaking of Philadelphia, last night they had that pro grappling thing, and I won money on Sean Brady. I bet him at plus 500. Then right before the fight, when Kevin Holland was fighting, it jumped up to plus 750, and I bet it again. And I woke up this morning. I didn't watch it because on YouTube they only showed the prelims, and that was like one of the main card grappling events. But I woke up to plus money. I loved it. It was awesome because of that Sean Brady fight. I don't know if Chase Hooper won or not. And Tapology doesn't have like the results. It's weird. But Chase Hooper, I did win. Not Chase Hooper. Sean Brady, I did win. No, Chase Hooper lost because I checked my bet online shit. Sorry, Nora. Didn't mean to curse.
What? Is that brand new earbuds? And you're not even using them.
You know what? I can't use those in bed, like when I go to bed, because I will lose them. That's why I use the corded ones. I use them for when I work out. Starting tomorrow, 2022.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, Sean Brady, I won that, but it doesn't show my Chase Hooper fight. Is weird. I won hockey too. I parlayed the Flames, Philadelphia Flyers plus 1.5 and the Kings last night, and I won that also. I won 32, 25, and 40. Yeah, I won like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I won like almost $100 yesterday on $20 bets. Like a $10 bet and then 2 $5 bets. What's that?
Is Vlad watching this?
Vlad, he's up because he's on the Instagram active, but I know it's 6 hours ahead, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what he's doing up. I sent him a message, but he never answered me. It's weird. But But he's on. See that green light? That means he's on. Anyway.
It's not really a light.
Heel hooks weren't allowed. Good. Yeah, you know what? I don't even really know. I guess he was going against some grappling stud out of Australia. That was it, Chris. I'll just pull it up right here. No, it doesn't say. It's like Chris something. Craig Jones. Craig Jones is supposed to be some BJJ, some awesome BJJ guy out of Australia. But Sean Brady got the decision victory. Heard that today. And yeah, and I bet him twice. I bet him once at plus 500. Then I bet him at plus 750, which awesome. For some reason, I don't see the Chase Hooper thing though. So I don't know if he won. But anyway, I woke up to plus money this morning. I lost some of it playing slots during my morning bathroom thing, but whatever. Anyway, Gavin Tucker, Sabatini. Today, you know, the 7th, we're doing that whole unranked futures draft, me, Dave, and Embe. Today, I did a whole bunch of research on that because we can't use anybody in the top 15 for UFC rankings. So I started digging deep on some of these dudes, and I got a long list because it's a draft style. So I'm sure Dave is gonna probably pick people like, you know, Grant Dawson. He's just out of the top 15. I'm trying to think of who he's gonna pick, and I have like backup picks. Ilya Topuria, you know, he's not top 15. He's awesome. He's like I think he's like number 16. So he's a viable pick. I've got all my first picks just in case Embe or Dave pick. Where is Dave? You know, he had to go get his kid. So and he said the roads were shit over in British Columbia. I'm sorry, Nor. You know what, chat? Real news. Chat is gonna influence mine, Embe's, and Dave's picks because the thing is, when you get to the light heavyweight, there's a small population of people you can choose from that aren't in the top 15 because they each got like, I don't know, 40 people listed on the full UFC roster that aren't in, you know, and 15 of them in the top 15. So I decided to make a rule today that if you don't want to pick the light heavyweight or heavyweight, you can pick female fighters, unranked female fighters, and I got some good ones. Erin Blanchfield, I love her. She's going to be awesome. I think she's going to break into the top 15. There's a bunch of girls. Cheyenne Vlismus, Cheyenne Buys, whatever. She's good. Melissa Gatto, she's probably breaking top 15. Maybe Cora McKenna, but there's some dudes too. Heavyweights is tough, but we got like Alexander Romanov, Dontel Mays, Juan Espino. Light heavyweight, tough. I do have my first pick there, and it's Dawoon Jung, but hopefully Dave or Embe don't take that. We got that guy. He was supposed to fight. What's his name? Azamat Mirzakhanov, but he didn't end up fighting. So he would, you know, if I had more room on the board, I was thinking about bringing in a 4th person, but you would have to go live. Real news MMA, and I don't. You said you're uncomfortable on the screen. You got to break that, you know. Whew. Soju's kicking. Let me check Instagram again. Okay. Active now, Dave. What? Well, where? You know what? He gave me last message he sent to me on text was thumbs up. So I'm gonna check him again. But he did show me he sent me a picture of the shirt that he's sending you, and it's awesome. I like it. Dave, we're good on the shirts, dude. I got a whole flock of shirts I won from shirt bets. But it's better than, it's good to have shirt bets because, it's just shirts. It's better than having cash bets with people. That's just, you can't send a person. You could, but it's not the same. A shirt, you put thought into it. Like, I sent him that Eagle FC shirt with, Nora, what's up? What are you doing? What time is it? It's after 9, Are you going to stay up late because it's New Year's Eve?
Probably.
There you go, real news. How old are you? Me and Dave had a little debate on how old you are. And I think I'm closer than what he guessed.
Daddy, you're 47.
I know I'm
You're
40.
old.
I know I'm old, but you know what? You're as old as you feel, and I feel like I'm 30.
Off the tape. You psychopath.
I'm older than every UFC fighter on the roster.
You're older than mommy.
By 2 years. Real MMA news. You want? I can send you the link if you want to join this one because it looks like Dave and Vlad are. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. It says active now on Instagram, but he's not. I'll text him. Where is it? Where are you? Question mark. Oh, thanks, Noah Allen. 47. That's because yellow stays mellow. I'm half Asian, right?
Yes,
Just like they say black don't crack. Yellow stays mellow. Asian people age very well. You are 1/4 Asian, Nor.
Yes, I know.
You're a lucky girl.
Mommy's German.
She's actually Scottish, but grew up in Germany. So I guess you could say that, but not really. Guys, I've been because I'm a delinquent gambler. I've been doing hockey picks, and I've been hitting them. I just did some hockey picks for tomorrow, but hockey's not like my thing. I did follow, in 2020 I was following hockey tight, but now I'm just picking I'm doing 3-team parlays and they're hitting. Maybe I should look into a little bit more. That's how I started out Capper comparison picks. Hockey and soccer, Belarus and K-League. What's up? You got that? I don't want the chocolate.
It's
I don't want it.
smooth, though.
I don't want it.
But it's smooth.
Then you eat it. I know. It's that chocolate orange. I'm not a big fan of that.
It's orange, but it isn't orange.
Real News MMA. How old are you? Noah Allen. How old are you? How old are you? All you guys. You're all young, right? Like teenage. It doesn't matter. I appreciate everybody that is a subscriber to my channel. I got a new capper this week. Did you guys watch the show I did last night? The new capper, his name is Manny, and he is from MMA Fight Club. And this dude digs deep. He goes back, way back in the history of these fighters. I don't even know where. No, I'm so jealous of you. That was 23 is a great age, dude. Great age. Love it. I wish I was 23 again. That's a fantastic age. I had so much fun when I was 23. I'm sure you are too, but different times now, the pandemic and stuff. But I remember 23 as good times. Yeah, dangerous times though. I could have. Nora, this is an adult show. Go. I could have been a lot. Yes, absolutely. Real News MMA, you're 28 and a half. I guessed you were of drinking age. Dave was guessing you were early teen. He said he was like 14, I think he said. He's like, yeah, I sent him this shirt. but I was like, why didn't you send him was it Plus Money Junkie shirt? I go, should have sent him a Plus Money Junkie shirt. It's like, well, I don't think I could. He goes, teenagers don't fit in those very well. Said something like that. But I was like, I don't think he's a teenager. That's if you're telling the truth, that's awesome. Cheers to you. But no, he got you a good shirt. I saw it. He sent me a picture of it. It should be Canada. You guys, I don't know. It takes forever. I sent Dave a shirt back in October and just got there last week. Where's Dave? Is he there? There you are. There you are, buddy. Ever. There's the shirt I sent you. You know, I sent that back in like October. Forever for real. T City. I know that's your boy. Brian Ortega, that's your boy. For real, I sent that shirt back in like late October. It was like one of the first t-shirt bets we did. I sent that shirt. But you live in the middle of nowhere.
I'm still staying at my studio. Yeah, my studio.
Studio. Right, where are we at? Studio now? Oh, you got what do you got? Using one of your like your guest room or something?
Well, it's my bedroom.
Okay. Where's your boy?
Kid and the dog are PlayStation and playing in the living room, so this is where I am.
Oh yeah. Is he doing the online thing?
Yeah. He's actually going freaking online school, I think, for the next week. They shut everything down.
Really? What? The COVID attacked? The COVID attacked the school? Yeah, that sucks.
I think in my town of 5,000, we got 144 cases or 200 cases or so. It's probably not good.
Omicron.
We have like 4 hospital
new variant. The new variant. Omicron.
Yeah. The Optimus Prime.
Did you ever see that meme where the Spanish guy is like Optimus Prime? Anyway, listen, the whole our little unranked future contender draft.
Yeah.
I was looking at today, light heavyweight men and heavyweight men, there's slim pickings. So if you want, you can replace them with unranked females. That's a big thing now. That's a big deal because that opens up a whole new and I picked some I got a whole list of people, females. I got not a whole list, but I got like 5 females that I'm gonna plug into there. If you pick, I do have like light heavyweight men. Heavyweight is hard, dude. Heavyweight, unranked heavyweight they're all chumps. For real. There's not many good unranked heavyweights. So I have some females covering that too. I do have a couple heavyweight guys written down, but I think you or Mbe might pick them. That's why I have backups for females. You can pick unranked females too. Justin James. Who's that? Is that the Guitar Hero? Justin James. Is that Guitar Hero Justin James?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's not that good. But I do know who he is. I do know him. I'm surprised he's still in the UFC, to be honest with you. I got dudes that haven't even fought in the UFC yet on my list of. I got like 5 people per weight class written down because, you got to have your backup picks. And I'm ready. I spent good amount of time today when I was at work, supposed to be working, but I was looking into deep diving all these rankings. And it's messed up because you pull up the full rankings on in Google, you can just say UFC full rankings, and they'll give you a list of like 40 some weight classes. Was like a lightweight's got like 70 or 80 or some shit, but there's a ton of them. And then but UFC rankings, which we're using as our guideline, they have different order. Like for example, UFC I think has Tajir Ulanbekov as flyweight. He's in top 15. You can't pick him, but on full rankings, he's like number 18. So he was going to be my pick, but that's the criteria. You can't pick a UFC top 15 ranked fighter. Remember
a bunch of them like that. It's gonna be close.
Like Ilya Topuria, he's not in there, and he's good. That might be my first pick, Ilya Topuria.
Depends on the
It's
weight
gonna be
class.
it's gonna be so much fun. You know what? Mbe is just being cool. I don't think she's doing shit tonight, but she's just acting like she is, so she doesn't have to come on here for New Year's Eve. You know, she's like a TikTok sensation. She's got like thousands of followers on TikTok, and she has a beauty company. Do you know that, Dave?
She's a busy girl, man. I'm telling you.
She is. But she's good for my channel. I need some. There's no like pretty cappers, pretty handicappers. There's none. Think about it.
What about me? I'm pretty. I'm not
Yeah,
pretty.
but not everybody is like a homosexual. So I'm saying, you know, there is for other sports. There's what like college stuff. There's a guy that does, because I used to do cover all stuff when I first started. NCAA basketball, football, all that crap. I used to cover all that. There's one UFC channel that or not UFC, I'm sorry. There was one hold on. Shit. I'm still subscribed to him, but he's got like the most beautiful spokeswomen giving the picks, but it's like NCAA crap, all of it. And it is, I'll tell you.
I got a spokeswoman. Hang on a second. Let me get my spokeswoman.
What's that? Oh, you're gonna bring your puppy out? It's like I don't know, some.
Here's your spokeswoman, right here.
Yeah, is that a he or she?
She.
She is adorable. What's her name?
Her name is Luna.
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 That's like the moon.
That's right. She's got
Luna.
A little moon crescent on her face.
Oh, yeah. What kind of is that? A mixed dog or is that a purebred?
Purebred Alapaha Bulldog.
Alapaha Bulldog.
Alapaha Blue
What is
Blood
Alapaha?
Bulldog.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Next to the Alapaha River in Georgia. So, just a little bulldog. Cool bulldog, though. All right.
Yeah, she is awesome. She's awesome. She potty trained?
Here. All right.
She potty trained?
Close. She's only like.
You're working on it?
Yeah. She's only 8 weeks old.
I got two old ass dogs. Winston's a corgi that my wife brought into a relationship when we met, and I got a mutt. He's a big old German Shepherd / bull mastiff. He's a big dog. They're both old though. They're both like 13 or something. But I keep them healthy, right, Winston? Stop chewing yourself.
I got some heavyweights. What are you talking about? You don't have any heavyweights.
I got 2 unranked heavyweights.
Well, let me see if they're ranked in the UFC. Hang on.
Dude, for real, there's like on the list, contracted UFC heavyweight. You can pick people from Bellator and take the gamble, but I'm saying UFC contracted heavyweights, there's only like 40. Light heavyweight, there's like 38. And then you got those ones that haven't fought yet, like an extra 4. One guy's on suspension.
I got one for the heavyweights, for sure.
Yeah. I got
2 for the heavyweights.
Oh, me too.
I'm
you
sorry.
Gotta consider too.
I have 3 for the heavyweights. I have 5 for the heavyweights.
Well, I have written down 1, 2. I got 3 heavyweight men written down, but I have backup females that I think will do better and breaking into that top 15. And I think we should include that.
Wait a second.
You can replace light heavyweight and heavyweight with females. That's the, and as a kicker, it's a good one too, because you can do some. There's some decent females.
No,
I wish
got
Mbaye
a
was
bunch of
on.
heavyweights on there. I got some good heavy. I got some good light heavyweights. I got some good middleweights. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of good middleweights. Bunch of good
Imavov.
flyweights.
Let me see. Right now, Imavov is not in the top 15 heavyweights.
And
He's
by the
not in
way,
there.
I actually, because I didn't know we were not doing the women. Here's my women Here's my women pick. So I got women too.
Good.
There you
Unranked,
go.
right? Unranked women.
I'm like,
Yo, I got
most of them.
Yeah, I got mad unranked women. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unranked women ready to go for in place of heavyweights, because heavyweights is slim. You know, light heavyweights slim pickings too. I got 2 dudes and like all women backups. Only 2 guys though. Nor, why are you being all slingy and stuff? Say hi to Dave.
Hi, Nora.
Nora's a big Vlad fan because she's a cat lover, and he does cat impressions and stuff. You know, he did a whole video on his cat impressions. Did you see that? Did you see his cryotherapy video? He walked into a stream, and he's got his tighty whitey underwear on and a jacket, but he just goes in like ankle deep. It's not even. I mean, I could do that. I would do it for real. I was thinking about doing it just for content because we got like 3 weeks without UFC. I was thinking about just saying cryotherapy Ranj and going into my stream in my backyard, sitting down in it, getting my nuts cold. Down there at the bottom of the hill. Go. Yeah, exactly. Vlad is he's doing like these impressions, and they're all, I don't know. They're entertaining. I'll give you that. They are entertaining.
The guy's looking for content. He has content.
He does have content almost daily. I don't know. He's a good guy. I like him.
So do I.
Did you watch the early capper comparison video? You did, because I saw you commented on it.
I did.
I actually Instagram messaged him for his picks because they weren't out yet, and I needed a 5th capper. But thankfully, that Raoni Barcelos Victor Henry fight, he did that already last week, so that I could plug that one in as his link. And that fight is, Raoni Barcelos is not ranked. And you know what? And you got to consider, when you're doing your draft picks, you got to consider the activity. You want to pick fighters that have potential fights coming up that can break into the top 15 for real. Raoni Barcelos, he's a viable contender for that. What weight class is he? 40 or bantamweight, 135. So that or Victor Henry, if you think you're going that route. And Victor Henry's not bad either. Victor Henry beat Anderson Dos Santos and Kyler Phillips in his past, and he was like a rising star. And it's hard to be an American guy being a star in Japan because the odds are stacked against you. The judges, they don't like Americans. They always lean toward the. Oh, look, Vlad actually Instagram replied to me. Sleeping now. Well, you left the green light on your. It says active now. He should have left. You left the active now on. You should close.
Shit. I just realized bantamweight Ricky Simon just got ranked.
Yeah, take him off your list.
Ricky Simon just got ranked number 13.
Ricky Simon, he's a contender. What'd you say, bantamweight?
Yeah, he got ranked number 13.
Yeah, he's 13.
Fuck.
That's right. There's a ton of bantamweights. I think that's the most populated weight class for real.
I've got 3 good ones for bantamweights.
It's gonna be good, man. I ran out of room on my page. There's Jack Shore. Jack Shore is awesome. He's on my list. I'll tell you
Adrian
my list. You
Yanez,
can
Timur
cheat off
Valiev.
it. Yep.
Oh, yeah. I like
Miles
Adrian
Johns.
Yanez
I
and
like
Timur
Miles
Valiev
Johns.
on those two.
How about Umar Nurmagomedov?
Nope, not on my list.
He's a
I'd rather
backup
have
on mine.
Yanez.
He's not my first. He's not my first pick, but
No.
yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident with my picks. They're all going to be active this year. You know how the scoring is?
Oh yeah. Remind the viewers. Go ahead.
If your fighter breaks in the top 15, you get a point. Top 10, 2 points. Top 5, 3 points. Top 3, which probably won't happen, but if they do, 4 points. And then if they become champ, you get 5 points, but that's unlikely. I think it's going to be a low scoring year, but 2 people per weight class. I mean, I just threw this together, but I think it's a good setup, and it's the winner gets two hoodies from both losers.
I know.
Now we got to figure out what's going to happen with a tie. What if there's a tie? I didn't think about that. What if there's like a tie? We got to do something.
Shit. I'm just going over I'm losing some of my guys to new rankings.
That is a nice shirt, dude.
I know. Styling.
What's that Spanish say? What's that? Colado y enfocado? What is that? What's that on the side? Oh, Brian Ortega on the side.
Yeah.
Is that Colado
T-City.
Enfocado? Wonder what that means.
Colado y enfosado. Enforce the Colado.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, look, here comes Bout Better. No, he's not doing anything. 52 years old with his girlfriend. I'm just playing. What do you mean horrible shirt? That's a great shirt. That's a great. You know what shirt I bought? This is a capper. Joey. What's his name? Yeah, MMA Joey. I love it. I love the color. My wife even likes the color. She's like, that's a great color. And I told him on his live stream, I'm going to buy a shirt from you. I'll be wearing it in January. Look, it's not even January yet. But Joey's like, you have COVID. Oh, congratulations. I was on Coronication for a while. You'll survive it, dude. You'll bounce back. The worst part is not being able to taste your food. You're making stuff too good. Get them out because I'm doing doing my research for my next capper comparison show. I only got Perfect Parlay Pursuit and Artem MMA Analysis right now. So I need 3 more cappers for the Fat Boys, Chase Sherman and Jake Collier. Dakota Bush and Slava Claus, that guy. And Vanessa Demopoulos, Sylvania Gomez Juarez. So Bout Better, you cover those 3 and you'll be on the next show for real. Looks like older DFS by the numbers. Oh, I guess. Yeah, Brady. Brady's good, but I like Uncle Weezy because he's the stat guy and his stats are tight. He's on it. You going to bed? What are you doing?
You gotta like the stats guy. Stats guy always knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, you're my stats guy. But I've been I don't look up stats, but I listen to them from when a lot of these cappers spill out the stats, and I keep that in my lot of this stuff when I'm researching. I listen to when I'm driving to work. It's an hour drive for me to work, and an hour drive home. So I just press play on my phone and listen to that crap. So I don't have a chance to write down, but I hear what they're saying, and that's how I make my mental notes, mental picks. Like tonight I did that show. TJ Brown, dude, he's a good underdog. I'm telling you, that Mowgli is not all that. But Gabriel Benitez, he is not all that. I know about better. You go to Rivers Casino in Illinois. I know all about it. I know. You got to be if you gamble a lot, you've got to be a stats guy. I got a whole new system for football, dude. A whole new system. I break out the calculator and everything, and I come up and last week I won 70% of my bets. I did good. And hockey, Dave, I've been killing it on hockey.
I've been
also last night I bet the Fury Pro grappling. They had a Fury fight. What is that? It's like a regional thing, but they had a grappling tournament and there was a lot of UFC guys on it. Sean Brady won me $100 because he beat some Australian BJJ stud, Craig Jones. He beat him by decision. I won $100 off Sean Brady last night. Chase Hooper, I bet him too, but I didn't see him on my win list, so I don't think he won. I don't know. I didn't, or maybe I didn't confirm the bet or something. I don't know. It's weird. Look, I told Vlad, I'm like, go to sleep and shut your thing off active, and it still says active now. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning in Serbia, but whatever. Vlad's awesome.
He is.
I like the
All right.
uphill.
Full unit bet on Atlanta Hawks and Cleveland Cavaliers to go under 235.
Was that?
It's live
Is that
betting
a tonight game?
Live betting right now.
Oh, really? Live betting?
Yep.
I lost money on the Rutgers in college football today, but I won in horse racing though. I won Gulfstream Race 3. I won a boxed exacta. Dude, I get so filthy with it when I'm at the bar. I get filthy with gambling. Filthy.
Hey guys, if anybody wants to know,
I went to the bar today for lunch.
You did?
I did.
Timberwolves Utah Jazz under 215 right now.
Yeah,
217.
I'm gonna check the sports on Bet Online right now. Live sports. What's that? I know, I was. But today's New Year's Eve, so they let me go a little early.
Then why didn't you? Why did you go early?
Oh, we got at 10:40 tonight. We have Portland Trailblazers plus 5.5, Los Angeles Lakers minus 5.5.
I'm hitting the under 227 in that one too.
Oh, the under 227?
Yeah,
probably. I'll hit that, but I'm going to parlay it with either moneyline Lakers or Portland plus 5.5. What do you think?
That's your call. I'll go moneyline Lakers on that one. Moneyline in the under. I like that.
Moneyline Lakers and the under 227. I'll do that. Delinquent. Whatever. It's better than slots. Better than video slots.
Pays off plus 173. And we'll put, how much are we putting on that one?
Half a unit. Yep. Pays off 179 on mine.
Half a unit pays off $130. $136.90. Not bad. Not bad for a half unit. It's bad.
I didn't announce stream. I did. I kept postponing the time, waiting for Dave. I don't know I don't know. You know, StreamYard is tough to work. And I was looking at trying to do picture-in-picture thing, like share, like you know how some cappers share their Tapology page and stuff and Instagram pages, but you need 2 monitors for that, and I'm on a laptop without 2 monitors. But Mandalorian binge. What is that, season 2 now? I'm vaccinated, have some major complications. I'm vaccinated too, and I still caught the COVID. But I gotta get my booster. My kids just got vaccinated, like first shot last was it Thursday?
I don't know. I don't keep count of the days I went to vacation.
Would like to spend New Year's Eve with my drunk uncles, but I gotta head out to hang out with my girlfriend and her friends. Pretend I don't want to. I don't know what KMS means, but that's all right, Noah Allen. I know how it is. I know how it is. It's totally
I'm trying to share screen.
understandable. What's that?
I was trying to share screen.
Can you do it? I can't because I don't have two monitors. Well, I could. I don't know how to do it. It's hard. It's hard for me to share a screen. And I was messing around with YouTube Live, but I don't trust it. I don't know. It's like weird because you can do polls and stuff. But I think you might have to be monetized to do polls. Can you go with your brother to the delivery, please? Thank you. The current job got me. Said, what do you do about better? What's your job? I'm a professional gambler. It's tough to get like early capper picks when the event is January 15th. It's only New Year's Eve. It's called a video switch, which you can do in StreamYard. They do have weird, I don't know, I just don't want to mess up anything. But I want to mess around with it, but I always go live, so I don't want to mess up the whole thing, you know what I mean? I see a thing that says share screen, but then you hit it and it says something about you should use two monitors. At work, I got 3 monitors, but no, you're not, dude. You're 52 with a girlfriend. That's not a loser. Dude, I haven't seen the ball drop in like 10 years. That's how old I am. And it's not a big deal. Dick Van Dyke. Or who is it now? Ryan Seacrest? Who cares?
What ball dropping?
The New Year's Eve ball drops at midnight.
I heard that before.
In Madison Square Garden. When I was back in my younger days, I went to Madison Square Garden for a New Year's Eve thing, and I was so crowded. I had to pee so bad. It was a horrible, horrible experience. I'll never do it again.
Why can't I come?
What? You don't want to do it. You don't. You're too young. You can't do anything.
I want to see the ball drop.
You can turn on the TV in the living room and watch the ball drop.
On you?
In like 2 hours and 20 minutes.
On Spectrum?
Yes, Spectrum.
Is this working, by the way?
Spectrum.
Is what working? Your shared screen?
Yeah.
No. How do I give you rights to do that? Nothing. I see just you.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, she's cute, but she's a pain in the ass too. Oh, you got something going on here. Add to stream. I don't know what you got going on there, but
Try to get the ranking on there. There we go.
You got it. That's good. That's good. You can do that. That's awesome. You might have to do that.
UFC rankings on there. Go on
look,
there.
J77 2012. He's saying, do you think UFC champs in each division by end of 22? We were gonna do that, but you know what? I'd rather do the unranked thing, but I was thinking that too. You know, Perfect Parlay Pursuit did something like that. They did a fantasy draft. They picked one fighter each weight class, and they're doing a score system where if they fight a unranked fighter, it's 1 point. A ranked fighter, it's like 2. If top 10, 3, something shit like that. If they beat a champ or contender, they get 5 points. Raw Torque, Happy New Year. How better? The COVID isn't that bad, you know. But you know what? My COVID, I gained 12 pounds. That's why tomorrow I'm starting new year, new Ranj. It is. I'm gonna start watching carbs. Back in October, I was doing yoga and the stupid push-up board every day. Then that fell off when I got COVID because I was just too weak. And I was thinking about, you know, Khamzat Chimaev, he got COVID and he tried to train through it and it just made him worse. So and I saw like an interview, and he was like, "Really, don't do anything during when you have COVID. You'll recover." I don't know. I'm just making excuses, but I'm going back. I'm back on the grind as of tomorrow. I might be a little hungover though. That's great, Dave. You got the picture in picture. That's awesome. Oh, you got your bet 365. It's
Here we go.
kind of hard to see, but still, it's good though. That's great that you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the top 15. I got that printed out, but like I said, notice featherweight. Ilya Tuporia is not in there. Oh, go back down. Go back down. Who's number 15? Is that him?
Alex Caceres.
What's that say?
Alex
Alex
Caceres is
Caceres.
number 15. Oh,
He
shit.
was in that pro grappling thing last night. I think he lost, but I didn't see the main event, so I don't know. The prelim fight or grappling events were on YouTube. Then they cut it off right after Kevin Holland made a fool of himself. He said Kevin Holland is such a ham. He's such a showboat. But he's good. He's good, but he lost. But he was like, if he didn't showboat so much, he might have even won. But he was going against this. There's like strict BJJ dudes that don't MMA. They don't strike. They just strictly BJJ. And those guys, But Sean Brady, $100 I won off him, and he was going against one of those strict BJJ dudes. I wonder if Chase Hooper won. Evelev, is he ranked? No, you know what? I think he's on my list of
What weight class is it?
I
don't have him on my list.
What?
You can have him. It's all yours.
Evloev. What weight class is he?
I don't know.
About better. What weight class is that? I think it's featherweight. He's not in the top 15 if he's featherweight, but he's not one of my top picks either.
Musar Evelev is ranked number 11. Next, fighting against Ilya Tuporia, coming off of 3 wins at least, 15-0.
Oh,
how is Evelev
on my paper he's 13, ranked 13 featherweight.
Not available.
Musar Evelev.
Not available. After his win over Hakeem, right here. After his win over Hakeem Dwandu, Nick Lentz, Mike Grundy, he's fighting Ilya Tuporia on the 22nd of January. Not available.
MMA rankings thing, because UFC rankings, MMA rankings are a little bit different for real. But see, look, pull up the right there. He's 13
right here. Evelev, number 13.
See, and on the other one, he was number 11.
Still not available.
They're already paired. I know, but you know what? About better. They can't be ranked. They got to be under top 15. Ilya Tuporia is not on that list right there. That list, he is not on there as featherweight. So he's a viable pick. Why don't you have a drink? It's New Year's Eve. Come on. Have a drink with your girl. I got a ride home from a girl today because I was too drunk to drive. What was her name? Mattia. Anyway, I went to school with her. Anyway, remember, Dave, you gotta tell Mbaye too. Light heavyweight and heavyweight fighters can be replaced with unranked women.
You realize Ryan Hall is ranked 22nd?
Take him. I don't think he's going to break in top 15. All he's got is jiu-jitsu.
Me neither.
He couldn't sub Derek Minner.
No.
I told you he wasn't gonna, but he did beat him because Derek Minner, all he was doing was defending the whole fight. If he threw those punches like he said he was going to do in the interview, he would have maybe did better, but
oh man. I don't like their
Great fight,
pound for
hard fight.
pound.
Pairs more athletic though. Better finishing power. Evloev can maybe grapple fuck him. I'm on Topuria. He might be one of my draft picks. I don't know because that's a featherweight's got a ton of people in there. How many? You got the full rankings up too, Dave?
The featherweights? Yep. How
Full
far you want to go?
Look how. Go down. I want to see how many there are on that list. There's like 70 or something.
72.
Look at 72 and keep going. Keep going down. Keep going. Look, those guys too. They're all UFC contracted. Except see the calendar, those guys that haven't fought recently. The orange eye means they've never fought in the UFC or something, I think. I checked it out today.
Right.
Yep. But and you can even pick Bellator people if you think they're going to cross over from UFC. It's going to be a good show. Perfect Parlay Pursuit did a fantasy draft, but they did top 10, they picked a whole team, one person per weight class to fight, and like I said, the victories equal points. Ours is different. Ours is up and comers. You can call them blue chips. You can call them future bets.
Yeah, but you got to look at these guys here who are fighting, right? Like Bryce Mitchell's fighting Edson Barbosa in March.
When's that? February, March, right?
March. So you got to look at Bryce as being.
Well, look at he's 16, and you know what? I think he's on the list. He is. He's number 11 on the rankings, UFC rankings. So you can't pick him.
You're kidding me?
You can't pick him. Go down.
Oh,
there he is.
Right there.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He's out. I like Bryce Mitchell. He's a farm boy. I've been watching pro picks for this Cater versus Giga Chikadze. The pro picks. I watch that all the time with the James Lynch interview pro picks. Bryce Mitchell, he had like overalls on and a flannel shirt. So country. He is so farmland, Bryce Mitchell. But I like him. So
if you like Michael Trizano to beat Hakeem Dwandu, he might break top 15 then, Michael. If you like him to
maybe
win
he's a New Jersey fighter. New Jersey or Long Island, I think, or something. I know he's definitely Northeast USA for sure.
And so is Julian Erosa is a good pick. I think Julian Erosa is one of my picks. He is one of my picks. Let's not talk about
Juicy J. But no, I don't care. You can talk. It's a draft, and I'm giving you second pick. Mbe is going first. You're second, and I'm third. So you can whatever. We can spill all your. My first pick is probably going to be. I'll tell you right now. I don't care. Whatever, because I got a lot of first picks. But my first pick is probably with Da Un Jung at light heavyweight.
Yeah, I got him on there too.
So you might want to take him because that's who my. But there's also Andre Muniz, middleweight, awesome. Shavkat Rachmanov, welterweight. Of course, Ilya Tupuria and Sungwoo Choi in featherweight. Jeff Molina, flyweight. Grant Dawson, lightweight. He's awesome. Paddy Pimblett, he's a lightweight too. Paddy the Baddie.
Yep.
Bantamweight, we got Jack Shore. Everybody likes Jack Shore.
You like Jack Shore.
I do like Jack Shore.
He's yours.
But you know what? Those British guys, though, I'm really suspect about their wrestling. I know they can strike great, but the wrestling on all they don't. The England does not submit people in the Olympics for wrestling. That has me suspect about all those British guys and their wrestling. And I watched a movie with who's the British guy that does the commentating? He's older fighter. What's his name? It's right tip of my tongue. He's British. He does commentating. Come on, he commentated last event. What's his name? Who commentated? He's retired now. You know what I'm talking about.
I think I
I
do.
can picture him.
I just can't put a name to him.
Yeah.
Chat.
Who? He's not in the
Yeah.
rankings because he's retired. But you know,
No.
what's his name? Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping.
Oh, Michael,
I just
okay.
watched a Netflix movie called Triple Threat, where Michael Bisping was a bad guy. It was just hilarious. He got beat up by like the what's his name? There's this like this Thailand or Vietnamese awesome kickboxing actor, and in the movie Michael Bisping was like a tough bad guy, like an assassin and stuff. It was awesome. It was a great movie, Triple Threat. And anyway, then I saw like a little snippet YouTube short where Michael Bisping, after commentating, he went home and he was like doing a little wrestling with his kid.
Yeah.
Those British guys can't wrestle that well. That's their flaw.
Well, Michael's only got one
Patty,
arm, too.
What's that?
Michael's only got one arm.
Yeah, look at Bout Better agrees with me. Jack Shore, legit, no wrestling. Patty the Batty, he's a British guy too. I do have you know who's a good he's Irish, is that Ian Jerry, welterweight. You know who he is?
Yep, decent.
He's from Conor McGregor's camp there, the SBG Ireland. But I kind of fade them. SBG Ireland took that guy, Johnny Walker, and messed him up. He was way better before he went to SBG Ireland. That last fight he lost to Diego. Who's the one with the tattoo on his chest? With Diego.
Ian Gary doesn't even get a picture.
I know what he looks like though. He's undefeated, so yeah, he's a good pick right there. He's a good pick. He's good. He made, what's that last victory he got? What does that
Jordan
say?
Williams by KO.
I remember I put money on him. He was a huge favorite too. He was like minus like 360 or some shit. Look, Patty versus Cowboy. Who you got? I got Patty. Cowboy's old. He should just hang it up. He was in that grappling thing last night, the Fury Pro Grappling. He was going against another UFC guy, Sean Strickland, maybe. I forget. He was going against somebody else from the UFC too. I can't remember who, and but I didn't watch it either. But Cowboys, I think he's past it. He should just, I don't know. He's like a Sam Alvey now. He's kind of like throw him in there against prospects just to get beat up or whatever.
Who do you got for Muslim Salikov versus Michel Pereira?
Yeah. Oh, I got Muslim Salikov. But that's a good fight, though. What's that?
January 15th.
I got Muslim Salikov. I already did my picks on Tapology,
But that's not going to bring up the rankings, though.
What's that? Yeah, but you know what? He's on the list for on the UFC ranking list. What weight class is that?
This is welterweight.
Yeah, welterweight. Welterweight. Muslim Salikov's 15th. Right? Welterweight.
There he is, right there.
Yeah, see? So you can't pick him. Damn. That's what I'm saying. The full rankings from MMA, whatever, compared to UFC rankings are a little different. And the rules say they can't be top 15 of UFC rankings. So Muslim Salikov is off. You can't pick him. But I do have him beating Michel Pereira. Michel Pereira, you can pick him. But you know what? Michel Pereira is a capoeira guy. You know what capoeira is? That's that dance.
Yeah, the dancing one.
And I don't know. I fade those guys. They're kind of whatever. And I know he had those like flashy off the cage kicks and flying knees and stuff. And he used to gas out from that shit. And he's better now. He's learned that don't do all that flashy stuff and gas yourself out. He's a better. It's going to be a good fight. But Muslim Salikov, the king of kung fu, he's got like 100 kickboxing fights, and he's Dagestani, and he's master of sport in Russia. To be master of sport, that is like to achieve that accomplishment, you have to be well-rounded in wrestling, sambo, kickboxing, and boxing to achieve master of sport in Russia. This is a hot take, guys. Hot take for both of you. About better and VCR repair me because there's only 2 people in here. Hot take. Muslim Salikov, master of sport. I don't think he's going to lose to he does Michel Pereira does have an age advantage though, I think, right? Is that main event, like the main card?
Which one?
Michel Pereira, yeah, Michel Pereira is 28. Muslim Salikov's 37. That's the one thing that's kind of got me suspect. But who's the favorite there too? I think Salikov is underdog, maybe. I don't know. Are you drinking tonight, Dave?
Yes, sir.
What are you drinking?
It's a slow night. I just got home.
The Bunny Pilsner?
Oh yeah, always.
What are you gonna make for your kids' dinner?
I don't know yet. Probably barbecue. Barbecue some burgers up. It'd be good.
Look at VCR Pyramid says Sam Alvey's got another fight against Phil Hawes. Hasn't he lost like 7 in a row?
Yeah, we don't care about that.
One draw. That one draw against the Korean guy there.
Alvey's got to go. He's done. He's done.
He got robbed that last fight though. His last fight, he got robbed. He should have won that.
Gotta go.
Oof.
Oh yeah, we got lots of good ones. So the featherweight only has Amanda in there and nobody else. I like that. This is nice to see, though. I like to see Julia Pena over Amanda Nunes. I like to see Holly in second. This is nice. This is a good weight class. The bantamweight. So many good fighters in here. I'm surprised Misha's not going up either. Are you all frozen? I think Ranj is frozen. We've got frozen Ranj. I'll hang out here for a little bit, give you guys some more stats. Let's go over some of our options here that we've got. So flyweight stops of Tagir. So even with our flyweights, let's go see what we got for flyweights here. Come on now. Hover. Let's go to flyweight. There we go. And I lost Ranj completely on this stream. Okay. So our flyweights picks. Oh, Tyson Nam's a good pick. Tim Elliott, Tagir. He's ranked too high though. Who we got for my flyweights on here? Flyweights. Who do I like for flyweights? I like Tagir, but I don't know if I can get him. And I like Jeff Molina. Unfortunately, I think on my flyweights, I get Molina. And Tagir is so I get Molina, and that's about it. Those are my choices for the flyweights. Bantamweights, we got a bunch. Bantamweights are pretty healthy.
What happened, Mike?
And you're back.
I am back. I don't know what happened there. I got poor Wi-Fi. I'm in the furthest point in my house from my router, and my kids use it too. Jeff Molina, I have him. He's one of my top picks, flyweight.
Yeah, me too.
For real. Yeah, that. You know who else I got? A guy that's fighting on the 15th, Cledson Rodriguez. That dude is a future star. He looks so good in Contender Series. He's sharp and his IQ is great. Oh, about better. We're on the big screen. There you go. 52-incher. What are you?
What's that?
No, what are you doing?
What happened to your screen?
What?
What happened to your screen?
I don't know. It keeps going out and stuff because you guys are using the Wi-Fi in the front room. Is Brandon on it?
Yeah.
All right.
I was trying to make him learn German.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Ugh. What other weight class you want to talk about? Middleweight. Who you got? Who's your first pick for middleweight? Undefeated guy?
Alex Pereira and Christoph Joyko are my two guys.
Alex Pereira, that's the guy that knocked out Israel Adesanya in kickboxing, right?
Yeah, I think he's going to have 2 fights this year. It's going to put him in the rankings.
I got Andre Muniz.
I like
He's
him
my
as
first
well.
middleweight fight.
Yeah.
Heavyweight is tough, dude. Bout Better's asking who we got for heavyweight unranked fighters. I got Dontel Mays. He impressed me his last fight. He's it's tough though. There's slim pickings. Maybe Juan Espino. Alexander Romanov. He's undefeated. He's good. Unranked, undefeated. Alexander Romanov. He's a good pick.
All right.
But I think I'm going to go.
Here's your heavyweights that I've got. I've got Chris Barnett, Marcos Lima, Alexander Romanov, Juan Espino, and Pavlovich, who's ranked.
Chris Barnett. You know he's like 5'6",
and he can dance. And he can dance.
I think I might even pick because we made that new rule. If you can replace light heavy and heavyweight with a female, unranked female, I think I might just pick Erin Blanchfield instead.
Yeah, she's ranked 18.
Look at about better. Romanov sucks. He's undefeated, isn't he? Alexander Romanov, isn't he undefeated?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
so
now he's ranked 19.
Can't suck that bad. Better than Harry Hunsucker. Harry Hunsucker sucks. Sucks Huns.
Whew. Yeah, some of these rankings are really bad.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for heavyweight and light heavyweight. That's when you bring up the female fighters, unranked females. There's a flock of them though. We got Tracy Cortez. She's awesome. Corey McKenna, Melissa Gatto. She just fought.
Yeah, she's on my list. She's ranked 23rd.
Cheyenne Vlismus buys. You know her. Everybody knows her. Josiane Nunez. She's that dyke that's kicking everybody's ass. I didn't mean not dyke in a bad way. Whoever. There's only 5 people here.
Yeah, Erin Blanchfield, Montana De La Rosa, Melissa Gratto, even Vivian Carolina. I like.
Josephine. It's not Vivian. It's something else. Carolina. The black girl. What's her name? It's not Vivian.
Oh, Luania.
Luania Carolina or something.
Yeah, Luania Carolina. I just can't read my handwriting.
Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning. But yeah, I don't know. You know what? She got that. She got leg locked by Ariana Lipsky, the Queen of Violence, and Ariana Lipsky is not a good wrestler. That's what I fade her. But I think she's last 3. She's won. She's on a little streak. But I like
Oh, I think we lost him again.
And what
you're
happened?
back.
Yeah, that's weird. On my little connection thing, I only got like 2 bars. It's weird. But anyway, I don't like betting women's MMA because it's like coin flip every time, dude. It's so hard. But I did bet against Amanda Nunes that night. She lost to Juliana Pena. That made me plus money that night. Romanov, yeah, you know what? I heard that's going to be added to the card to Vegas 46. I heard Latifi
nice.
is a big dog. I like Alexander Romanov. I think he should go against that Marcin Tybura. That would be a good fight because they're both the same style fighter. It's like they're twins almost. Perfect parlays pursuit. Thank God there's nothing. I know, New Year's Eve, nothing going on. Well, when you're over 45, there really isn't nothing going on. My kids, they're going to probably watch the ball drop, but hey, you know, I'm going to be in New Jersey next week if you guys want to have a drink. I'll be in North Jersey, though. I know your guys are like South Jersey. You and Dan, the bet man. Dan is like King of Prussia or something. Is he taking what's his name? Who's the guy from King of Prussia? Bill Algeo taking him. I got your guys' pick, perfect parlay pursuit for the next 3 fights. Next show I'm gonna do. I'm just waiting for a couple more early predictions so I can do the show. $10 lunch bet is not a pick. $1,000 bet is committed. I don't do those, dude. I don't roll like that. I got family. Just another day, fake calendar, government. Well, research flat earth. Look at you with tinfoil hat and don't tinfoil hat it. Don't do that. We don't do that here at the Capra Comparison Picks. We're not political. But I am Republican. I lean that way. But whatever. If you're a Democrat, fabulous, fantastic. Biden's about as worthless as the mask that you have to wear into the grocery store.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say anything about.
Oh, you're Canadian, so you don't even gotta say in it. Who do you got? Trudeau?
No, I got nothing. I got nothing for anybody.
Trudeau, he's doped up on adrenochrome. You know the Maxine Ghislaine. She got what 5 guilty, 5 out of 6 guilty things.
I heard she got like 70 years, something like that.
I don't know. She'll be the next one to commit suicide in jail. Suicide / murder.
Accidental suicide. It happens a lot.
Oh, MMA Joey, I told you. Did I tell you? I told you on your live stream. I was gonna get the shirt, and I got it, and I love. Even my wife, she hates UFC, but she's like, "That's a good shirt. The color is awesome," and I did get this shirt. Thank MMA Joey. I'm loving the shirt too. Loving it. I saw a flyer at Wawa meet Bill Agio at some car show. I love Wawa. Only Pennsylvania, right? I saw your thing with Joe Selecki. He did the main card fights with you with your picks.
Hashtag free. Just
Did
like...
he? Oh, I think Joe Selecki did against Cowboy Cerrone last night in the Fury Pro the pro grappling thing. Yeah, go ahead. You can use it. I don't know if he won or not though, because I didn't watch it, and Tapology didn't have results, which is weird. But I did win money off Sean Brady. I saw that in my bet online. Love that. Lost money on stupid Kevin Holland, Showboat, and he was a prelim guy, so I got to watch that on YouTube. Oh, Joe Selecki tapped Cowboy. You know what? He was the favorite. That was kind of expected. That's good. Did Chase Hooper win? Do you know that? Chase Hooper, because you know what? I make these bets, but I don't confirm all of them because a lot of times I'm, in another realm. This is called soju. It's like the Korean liquor, charm soju. I represent my home country. Hooper's a bitch who is ducking me. Did he win last night, though? Did he win that grappling thing? Because I had money on him, too. But I don't think I confirmed the bet. Sean Strickland? He was on last night. Is this Luke? Alex? Who's this? You surfed in Korea. Well, you've had a long life. About better. You're 52. You've probably done a lot of things. I'm just fucking with you, dude.
He's calling you an old man.
It's obviously Luke. I don't know, because Euro Wonder King is on my Instagram, and I was talking to him earlier. So, not obviously, but okay, Luke. Do you know if Sean Strickland won? Do you know the results from last night? VCR repairman, you served in Korea. You are old as dirt then, because Korea was, when was Korean War? That was forever ago. Unless you were after the war and just served there as like on a base in Seoul or something, or at the 42nd parallel.
June 1950 to 1953.
Yeah, that's super old. Okay. All right, buddy. Okay. He was there in 2003. You know, my dad, because I'm half breed, he was stationed there in 73 to 78 or something. I was born in 74, and that's where he met my mom. She was like, "Oh, American GI, me so horny." I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. That's a joke. Dave, stop it. It's just a joke. I've run that joke my whole life.
I got it.
You know who Gabe Killian is?
I've got an Asian friend in Vancouver, and she has a baby, and her husband is white, and she is Chinese, and she calls her kid a chunky.
A chonky? Like honky, Chinese honky? I get it.
Her kid's a chunky. And she calls her a chunky, so I'm not going to argue.
Yeah. I play the exotic card all the time at the bar. All the time. Exotic card. Because I live in a small country town. I'm like one of the only Asian people here. And I'm half-breed. So I play that. But my kids, they're good. Nora, she's quarter, Good for her. My son, he's also quarter. Good for him too. It's a good thing. French fries. Hey, look, about better. My grandfather both served in Korea. Both served in the Korean War. The Korean War is never. There was never armistice. There was never like a end. It's still on paper. It's still happening, but it's not active. But there's still they never came to an end for real. That 42nd parallel, that's the line between North and South. It's
both my grandfathers served in the First and Second World War on the German side.
Really? Nazis?
So my first grandfather was part of in the World War I. He was given a U-boat and told to patrol the waters between England and France. And so he took his first U-boat, patrolled the waters, got shut off from underneath him, swam back. They gave him a second U-boat, went back out, got shut out from underneath him. A couple people died, swam back to shore. They said, "Wonderful job. Here's your third U-boat. Go back out and do it again." And he said, "Fuck this," put the white flag up and sailed to England. He was a PO war. He was a prisoner of war in the First World War. And in the Second World War, we got caught on the backside of Siberia during winter. Wasn't good. So he got sent to the Siberian salt mines.
Oh, your grandfather was a Nazi. You
Both
know,
of them.
interesting fact. Both of them. Interesting fact. You know, my wife, she was born and raised on a U.S. Army base in Heidelberg, right? Her grandfather was a U.S. fighter pilot. I have in my guest room, I have a Nazi flag taken from a concentration camp. Legit, like a legit Nazi flag from a concentration camp. And I have these shot glasses that came off somebody like second in command. Who's the guy that did all the experiments on the twins and shit? Megalov, or what was his name? I forget, but yeah, you do know. Don't play, Dave. But anyway, we have a set of 4 shot glasses that have the swastika. Hitler drank out of one of them. We have the set of 4 that came. Her grandfather, my wife's grandfather, stole these shot glasses off a yacht that Hitler and the dude that did the horrible experiments on the Jewish people.
And I'm back because I have service.
I'm back. My son is probably playing fucking Roblox.
Yeah, my son's probably playing NBA 2K. Somewhere.
Look, Luke is always working, always promoting his stuff. You don't gotta do that, Luke. We're just hanging out. We're just chatting. What's up, chatting? You know that I used to be besides you guys, Perfect Probably Suit. Today I got pics from this dude from, I think he's like Australian. His name is Artem, and he gets these UFC fighters to do his intros. He got Triple C, Henry Cejudo, to do an intro for Artem MMA analysis, which is awesome. I gotta start Instagramming people. I gotta start doing stuff. You know, Vlad, he has an interview with John Holmes, Ugly Man, for real. And check it out. Yeah. He Vlad's always doing stuff. He's doing the cryotherapy, the uphill ground and pound against John Morgan, the diet stuff, the impressions of John Jones Bones, doing the impressions and every day Vlad's making content. You know who else makes content every day? MMA Guru. He's a funny dude. It's good content, but I don't know, something about him is just weird. I don't want to, I've been drinking, so I'm just being very vocal. And I'm going to get another one of these too. What do you got Bunny Pilsner, do you?
I always got Bunny Pilsner handy. Always. It's cheap beer, man. Always got some in the fridge.
Do you have to make dinner for your kid?
Yeah. At some point in time. 7:30.
At some point. What time is it?
7:30.
Is he hungry?
Probably. I don't know. Should probably feed the dog. Feed the child.
Well, I gotta stay. I said in the thing I was gonna stay on till New Year's Eastern time, so that's still an hour and a half, hour and a half. So I got to do that. Charm Soju. Thank you. MMA Joey, you try to make content every day too. That's, you know what, I was struggling to find some content. I didn't know what to talk about today. I went to the bar early for lunch and I got a little tipsy, and I was like, I called Dave up. I was like, you want to do some live stream? Because I got to make some content. Here we are with all you guys on New Year's Eve. Tomorrow morning, new day, new Ranj. I'm starting my I'm gonna get down to light heavyweight. Fighting weight.
fighting weight.
Where you at, Dave? What are you about? $190?
Yeah, $185, $190. I don't change. It stays right there. Depending on you know what? I either put on muscle and lose fat or put on fat and lose muscle. It always stays the same, no matter what. You know,
So you're
60,
like you'd be middleweight. You'd be going against like Punahele Soriano.
get my ass kicked. I get my ass
What's
kicked
that?
in all weight classes.
You
I
think
don't
you
care
could
what
beat
you do.
anybody in what?
You know, I might be able to take a flyweight on. Like
I
a
don't think
low
so. They're
rank.
fast, dude. They're fast. The best. If you were to beat anybody in the UFC, it would probably have to be like
A woman?
probably. To be honest, no. I don't know. It would probably have to be heavyweight.
I don't
Those
like my
guys are the
chances.
sloppiest. You just gotta not get hit by a big sloppy heavyweight. Jean Vellante. Oh look, MMA Joey. He's giving us topics to talk about. Fight you're most looking forward to in 2022. Joey, when I was on your live stream, I mentioned Bryce Mitchell, and you said he was fighting somebody, maybe Shane Burgos. I'm looking forward to any Bryce Mitchell fight because I'm a fan of Bryce Mitchell. I like that he's a country boy throwing hay and shit, wearing overalls and flannel shirts. Oh look, V-Server, he bet you over Sam Alvey.
Mount Sam. Yep. I'll take Mount Sam. Oh, maybe not.
What's your base? What's your background, Dave? We got Taekwondo, right? Didn't you do Taekwondo?
Yeah, back in the day. That was a long time ago. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
From 2004 to 2009, I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with Balance Studios in Philadelphia. The guy from Balance Studios before who just beat Chris Dawkins? Derek Lewis. Before Derek Lewis, Chris Dawkins' last loss was from the dude from Balance Studios. That was 2004, 2009. That was when I did that.
No, I will honestly, I will take anybody from the shit. I don't even want to. Okay. I'll fight a woman.
I'm breaking out the vape just for you, buddy. I'm trying to fiend off it. I'm trying to get off it. But just for Dev the dude, because he loves it. Dave's been he can't help it himself. He's an addict.
I live in BC.
Actually, my hands aren't that good. I'm more of a grappler. I'm more of a jiu-jitsu grappler guy.
Dev the dude recognizing.
Great call on Hall. Ryan Hall. You love Ryan Hall. I'm not. He's unranked too, right? He's not top 15.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? You're going to be your first pick? He's a good. I knew you were going to pick him. Are you going to pick Gerald Mearshart? Are you going to pick Gerald Mearshart, the legend?
No, he definitely won't get ranked.
He's unranked. So you can go.
No,
he's on a winning streak. He's won like 3 in a row, I think.
I know, and I'm not gonna. I'm staying away from Ryan Hall, and I'm staying away from Mearshart.
Dev, I want to ask you, how did you meet Sel? How did you? Because he's like straight out of Africa. He's got the accent and everything. And you live in Missouri, I think, right, Dev? I was just wondering because of course I watch all your stuff. I'm a capper comparison guy. I watch all the cappers, but you do your picks with this guy named Sel, and he's got the accent. And I was just curious, like how would these guys hook up? Where is that? It's weird. But
dude, how the hell did we hook up? It happens.
Through Vlad. through the Bulgarian Cowboy. UFC Celebrities and Classics represent. That's how we hooked up. Because when I first started, I told you I didn't do UFC. I did. when I first started, I did all sports. I did capper comparison picks for NCAA, but then when the tournament got canceled in 2020, I was searching for content, and then there was some. What's the English regional scene? What's that called? Uh, KS? No, not KS. That's the Polish one. What's the Cage Warriors? Cage Warriors, I think. Is that like Patty
Yeah.
Pimblett and all that shit?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
had an event because for some reason they didn't stop, and I did an event for that, and I was still doing other sports. I was still doing football. I did like hockey. I was doing hockey. I was doing anything I could for Capra comparison picks. And I was actually, without Capra comparison picks, I was actually breaking down Belarus soccer and shit. And then yeah. And then I started watching watch-alongs for UFC, and Vlad only had, at that time, he only had like 8 people on his watch-alongs.
Yeah,
so
exactly,
I would type in the chat. And he would respond to me. So I like that rather than MMA holes that got like 300 people and shit. You know, you can't even get word in edgewise. You know what I'm saying? On those big popular ones, Vlad still, he's only at like, I don't know, 18. But he's got like 10,000 subscribers. He claims that like over half of them are from soccer training. But me and Dave seem to, whatever. We're not going to talk about that. Anyway, I met Vlad, and then Dave was on Vlad's thing, and Dave has a channel where he does some skiing because he lives in British Columbia. What's that? Mount what? Mount
Revelstoke.
Revelstoke.
Yeah, Revelstoke Mountain Resort. One of the best mountain in North America. Yep. So I moved here.
You moved there from where? Where were you?
I've been all over BC, but I started off in Ontario.
Where do your parents live?
In Ottawa, Ontario.
Is that where you went to high school? Ottawa?
Yep.
The Senators are horrible. I always fade them.
They are, you know what? They still owe me for fucking years of seasons tickets that I used to own when they first came out. So they owe me a win, as far as I'm concerned. I've spent so much money on.
I will always fade Ottawa Senators. I will always fade them, and I'll win.
You should.
I'm a Rangers guy, but they're on and off. Anyway, that's how I met Dave, is through Vlad on his watch-alongs, because Vlad, I know he's Bulgarian cowboy from Siberia and stuff, but he's real. He doesn't put on a show like a fake show. He doesn't like he doesn't. He's legit. He's like real, honest. Like you can see Vlad, even in all his he does daily content. Stupid shit, cryotherapy, uphill ground and pound. He wants to fight John Morgan because John Morgan making fun of fighters that miss weight, and he's a good dude. That's how I met Davis, through Vlad. I got to give him props. Vlad loves I have a cat named Nippet. Vlad loves Nippet. I don't know. It's just my daughter. She loves Vlad. It's just I got a flag, the Bulgarian flag. I got the T-shirt. Of course, it's Bulgarian size, so it's like a medium US, but it's like for real. Yours is too, right? It's like smaller.
It's a muscle shirt.
It says XL, but it's really like a medium. It's unreal. But Vlad, Dave and Vlad, they're my friends now. This is a whole new, I'm old. I don't go out anymore. I'm not in school. I don't meet people. So these are my friends now. And that's why we do this Friday live stream. And I love it. Now, Mbe, she's joined us, not tonight, of course, because she's too TikTok popular. But, Mbe, she's part of the Capra comparison. She's a plus money junkie. And she knows her shit, too. God bless Mbe. She's good.
Yeah. You're hyped on Gang. Let the money pour in on Francis. Really? So am I. I won't lie. I kind of
taking Francis for real.
I
don't know.
man.
He's more. They have
I'm pretty hooked on
they
Cyril.
both were. Felipe Lopez was training both of those guys over at that MMA Fight Factory over in France. Ngannou is so well rounded. I don't think Francis Ngannou knows what to do on the ground. All he's got is
I think Francis
striking,
is going to
and
lose the fight.
it's kind of like he's like a Derek Lewis. You know,
Okay.
all he's got is like power punch striking. I think Gane is going to take care of business.
Tinfoil hat time.
Gane
I think
is well rounded everywhere. I don't think Gane's going to lose in 2022.
No,
if I was
Gane's gonna
doing
win this
that
fight,
perfect parlay pursuit thing, I would totally take Cyril Gane. He would be one of my picks.
Yeah.
As in, right. Because
Francis is going to lose the fight, and he's going to say that it was for contract reasons.
Francis lost to Derek Lewis. I'm pretty sure, didn't he?
He's going to lose. He's going to lose to.
He's got losses, and one of them was to Derek Lewis. I'm not shitting you. I'm pretty sure. Francis Ngannou, pull up your Tapology. Yeah, pull it up. If I pull it up, I'm going to lose connection.
No, I got it.
Yeah, Francis Ngannou lost to Derek Lewis, correct? Oh, you share the screen, Dave. Do it.
All right, Francis has 3 losses. His losses are to Derek Lewis in 2018, Stipe Miocic in 2018, and some other guy in 2013, which doesn't count.
Yeah, 2013 that's a lifetime away. That's totally different fighter. After 2015, they're a different fighter from what they were before. That's across the board. Across the board. Look, Dev the Dude was there when he lost to Lewis. How much are those tickets? You know, one of my favorite musical bands. I want, dude, Red Fang. I know they're like a weird. They're all like over 45, and they're like a metal type band. Red Fang. They're awesome. But the tickets for their show, they have one show in New York, and it's $125. Are you kidding me? How are you? These when who's it? Covington fought who's the champ? Come on, help me out. Kamaru Usman in New York City. Colby Covington versus Usman. That event, just like in November, I think. Those tickets for shit seats. They were like $450. I'm like, are you shitting me?
What, you want to pay the fighters? I don't even like to
pay the 90. I jump on Crackstream. I don't even like to pay the $90 for the pay-per-view. Are you kidding me? I have $400. I can't do it. I just can't bring myself to pay $400 to go watch UFC fight. I'll go to Connecticut and watch Bellator for $80, but I'm not going to pay no $400 to watch a UFC. And what happens when it's like round 1 knockout? You know, it's like, give me my money back. I can't do it. Dev the Dude, I appreciate that you look, he paid $1,000 for standing room, but he got a seat. There you go, bro. There you go. $1,000 though. I find so many other better ways to spend $1,000 than to go to a UFC. But I would go to a bar and watch it on Fight. What's it called when you get every event? What's it called? Fight.
Fight Pass.
What's
Fight
it?
Pass? No, not Fight Pass.
Yeah, Fight Pass. How much is that a year?
Like $10.
No, cheap. Not maybe in Canada. Maybe in Canada, not here.
They have shit on there. No, but honestly, you know what? Going to a live event, it's great. It's wonderful if you're gonna partake in everything.
Yeah, it is. It's an experience and all that.
If you actually want to watch the fight, you're gonna be able to see it better on TV with different angles, better replays, proper commentary.
Right.
I mean,
Like
I don't know.
I've been to like
I can't justify the money. I'm not there yet.
I don't like to admit, but I'm a New York Jets fan, and I've been to probably 7 New York Jets games, and each time I bought the ticket, it was definitely up in the like 300, 400. But
By the way,
it's just
you're talking to a guy who had seasons tickets to the Senators. The Senators. So
how much were
don't listen
those?
to me.
How much were season tickets to the Senators?
Oh, I don't remember. You got
120
like
bucks?
25 games for like they weren't that expensive. I think it was like $50 a ticket by the time it was
Yeah,
all said and done.
hockey's not a big spectator. They don't. It's not brings in a whole bunch of Eric Arnold. This dude right here, Eric Arnold. He's the one that got me in YouTube. He has a channel where he does college football. Big E, Eric Arnold. He's the one. He does whiteboards, and he's the one. I watched him, and he is the influence to get me to do a YouTube channel. Eric Arnold, I'm so happy New Year to you too. Ohio State. He's an Ohio State alumni. Eric Arnold's a great person, great man. Thank you
Fucking
for
whiteboards.
tuning in, buddy. Yeah, I know, Eric. He also does college basketball. He does a lot of crap. I've niched out to just UFC. You know, Eric. You know, I used to do all that shit. I used to cover soccer, basketball, hockey, football. But you know what? I have a 40-hour-a-week job. I don't have time to cover all that shit now. Now it's just I'm niched out
60-hour week
to
job.
UFC because I'm good at it. I've won like 5 T-shirts from Dave. I just play it, but for real, right? How many T-shirts you got from me? Like 5? But anyway, Eric, you are my inspiration to start a YouTube channel.
One. Does this one
You don't
count?
gotta pull them all out.
That one doesn't count.
That you bought that one.
That one doesn't count. This one counts.
You were absolutely right, Eric Arnold. Michigan did get hammered.
This one counts.
I was going to live bet it, but I'm glad I didn't because I thought Michigan might have scored in the second half, like round 3 or third quarter, but I didn't, and I was going to live bet it. It's good to see you, Eric Arnold. Good to see you. But yeah, Eric Arnold, subscribe to him. He's a fantastic capper. He does baseball, and he does deep dives in baseball. Team like he goes into the whole depth of the team. He does college basketball, football, every division too in football. He'll do like Pacific League. He like teams I never even heard of. He's doing shit. But thank you, Eric Arnold, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Anyway, what were we talking about before I got to that?
I know, but I gotta step away, but I will come back. So you gotta cover the stream for about a little bit, and I will come back.
What's a little bit? What's a little bit?
Give me 20 minutes.
Holy shit, Dave!
I gotta feed some
Holy
kids.
Shit. What kids? You got one kid. Throw Hot Pockets in the microwave.
Dog.
What?
A really cute dog who needs love.
That literally, I feed my dogs in 5 minutes. Eric Arnold, I hope to see you again too. But all right, go ahead, Dave. For real, I'll give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
I'll be right back.
You gotta come on. You gotta come on before the ball drop. You gotta come on before 2022 Eastern time.
I will. I'll be right back.
15 minutes. That's it.
I'll be back
10 minutes. 10 minutes. Dev, you want to come on? I'll give you the link. You're on Instagram? I'll share the screen. I have no problem with that. I'm having a good time. It's New Year's Eve. Why not? You are on Instagram too, right? Dev, are you still here? Are you still on this channel? Because I will send you a link. You can join me for a little bit of free fly discussion. Perfect price. So, all right, or we look Dev the dude, right? Devlin. All right. Well, I apologize for the lull in activity, but I'm trying to drunkenly. There he is. No, that's a different guy. That's not you. Dev the dude. What's your handle? What's your handle? Wellington Tournament. Yeah, Rodolfo should be a lock. He's got his BJJ is phenomenal, and he outstruck. Who did he fight? Most recently that he outstruck. He got a victory over somebody, and he didn't even have to use his BJJ. For the, yeah, Wellington Turman's kind of like he's like I don't like to talk bad about MMA fighters because they're all better than me, but he's not that good, Wellington Turman, and he's got the acne scars too. Nothing against that, whatever. It is what it is, but I'm not a fan of Wellington Turman. That's all I'm trying to say. Dev, come on, I'll bring you on the show. You're in Mississippi. What is it? 3 hours, 2 hours from now? It's like 8. It's like almost 9 o'clock. I can send you a link. I can send you a link from StreamYard. So you know what? I'm just going to put the link right here in the comments. Whoever wants to come in and join me can hit the link, and I'll bring you on the show until Dave comes back. And if you're a quality person. Do you have the COVID, Dev? Do you have the COVID? Under the weather. My G's soon, though. Dev, before you go, let me tell you this. Don't do your quick picks because you don't have any content. It's just you're just showing who you're picking. You're not explaining why it's not good. The ones with sell, where you kind of explain why you're picking who you're picking, those ones I use. I don't do your quick picks. So I'm just letting you know that, Dev, I don't do your quick picks, but I do your breakdown picks. I do use those, and I appreciate them. So I'm looking for 3 more cappers ASAP to cover the next 3 fights. I got Vanessa Demopoulos versus Silvana Gomez Juarez, Dakota Harry Bush, and Santa or Slava Claus, Vyashev Bershev. Yeah, that dude's he's awesome. And Fat Boys, Chase Sherman, Jake Collier. Dev, do your things, not quick picks. Do a breakdown, and I'll use your picks. All right. All right. Well, no rush. The event is until the 15th. I'll be in New Jersey next week for work, but I'll do if you like I said, I'm waiting for 3 more cappers. First come, first serve. King of Crackdowns is starting to pump out videos, so he might make it. We'll see. We got you got a little time. It's fine. It's New Year's Eve. You got 15 days after midnight. Whew. Man, Dave left at the wrong time because somebody else got to come on the stream so I can go get another charm soju. I got another one. I got like 5 of them in a fridge in what we call I got a mud room where you kick off your dirty boots and shit. We got a fridge in there full of charm soju. So somebody, right there's the link. Hit the link. Hit this link. Join me. We're just talking. We're just celebrating New Year's Eve, talking some UFC. Not a big deal. You can talk whatever you want. You know. Do I have to get on Instagram and find some people to talk with? Look, Illinois Route 66. This kid always wants to talk. Send message. Illinois Bigfoot. He'll come on. He'll come on. But the link is there. Senate. He's new. Who's that? 6 people on here. Look, the link is up there, dude. If you want it, whoever's you 6 people that are on here, the link is right here. Come on, I will bring you on the show. We can discuss whatever you want. Whatever you want. Preferably UFC, but I also know a lot of other sports. I know football, I know hockey, I know international soccer, mostly Belarus and K-League, which is the Korean league. But we can talk anything you want. This is New Year's Eve. We have like an hour and 9 minutes before the ball drops in Eastern time. And I said on my description for this video that I will last till 2022. So we're going to do it. I know I'm not like Mr. Arkansas. Ark has like regulars that are always on the thing with him. Dave had to go he's on British Columbia time. That's 3 hours behind me. So that's like 7 something. He had to make dinner for his son. So he's going to be, and he had to feed his dog, which takes literally 5 minutes, not even. But I told him come back in 15. I suppose he wants to do barbecue burgers or something. He could have did that and did this. I don't know what, start the burgers, come back on the show, whatever. 4 people now. People are dropping off. Come on, guys. I'll bring you on the show. We can chat. Stoltzfus, the Amish guy. He is kind of Amish, right? He's like, I know he's German. Dustin Stoltzfus. Is he ranked? We're doing that on January 7th. Me, Dave, and Embe are doing the unranked futures draft competition where if we pick guys that break into the top 15, we win points and we can win a prize. Both losers have to buy hoodies for the winner. I'm pretty confident with my picks. We've been talking about them all night, but it's kind of tough picking unranked guys. You gotta it's a gamble, but you gotta see the future in these guys. Like Shavkat Rachmanov. Who is it? Like Stoltzfus. What is Dustin Stoltzfus? What is he? Feather welterweight, right? I don't know. He's not on my list though. Welterweights. Ian Gary, Miguel Baez. I like him a lot. I don't want to end the broadcast, but I have to go get another drink. What should I do? I don't know. This is what I'll do. I'm gonna send the link to somebody. Copy the clipboard. Huh. Is anybody here? 4 people. All right. I guess I'll just talk. I'm gonna have to get some background music at first. So and I apologize for this lull in content, but all right, let's talk about like I said, the draft. In place of, if you want, for my draft thing, in place of light heavyweight and heavyweight, you can pick a female fighter. I'm thinking unranked female fighter that can break into the top 15. I like Erin Blanchfield a lot. Aside from her, I would have to say, I got a list here. Tracy Cortez, Corey McKenna, Melissa Gatto, Luana Pinheiro, Cheyenne Vlismus, and Josie Nunez. Those are my people on my females on my list that I can potentially pick for my thing. Where am I at? All right. I gotta get another drink. I hope you guys can hear that. I'll be right back. I had to piss too. Hey, Perlo. I went to your channel today. I saw you got that shirt. Frolic was like there'll always be Frolic or something. How do I get one of those? Do you have like a Teespring or what's the other one? What's the other T-shirt thing? I forget, but where can I get one of those shirts, buddy? Perlo. And you know what? I've been killing it in hockey. Killing it. I went. What did I do last night? Last night I did a three game parlay, and it totally hit. And I got my picks in also for tomorrow, the early games anyway. Let me see. My account. Oh, Perlo, last night I did Calgary Flames, the Flyers plus 1.5, and the Kings. Or no, I did that last night. I won that. What's your new site? Do I know about it? What's it called? Yeah, hockey's doing good. You know what? Keep fading the Kraken. Seattle Kraken, fade those guys. That's what I've been doing, and I've been coming out. What's your this site right here? All sports on my new site. I'll help you out. You know I do. You know I will. I'm watching Best Bet Ed. I've been watching some hockey stuff. You're my hockey guy though, you know that. And I still do the Perlo dance every time there's a Capra consensus. Always do that. Put that right away. Happy New Year, Perlo. That's right, Ed. He's been doing all right. Yeah, make sure you do that. And for real, I would love to get one of those one of the t-shirts you had. I commented on it today. Good, you should. I make good picks for real. The Capra comparison pick thing, it works. Not, it's not 100%, but it's gambling. Of course, nothing's 100%, but in gambling. But like for the most part, the Capra comparison picks it's a good way to decide who's going to win a UFC fight. But there's no more fights till the January 15th. So that's why I've been betting hockey every night. Pretty much. I have some bets for tomorrow already. Let me see. Pending wagers. Oh, no, that's for tonight. Let me see. I didn't make bets for tomorrow, but I do have some picks that I'm going to bet before the end of the night in hockey. I'll double check them with you. Tomorrow at 1 was it? Yeah, tomorrow 1 o'clock we've got. I'm going to take the Bruins money line over the Sabres. I'm going to take the man. I don't like that Canadians Panthers game. I'm skipping that. But I'm going to take the Hurricanes money line over the Blue Jackets, and then I'm also going to take the Predators money line. So that 3-leg parlay. Put that in. It's going to pay out at a plus 237 confirmed. That's a good bet right there. Wouldn't you agree? Preds. Did I just do that? Yeah, I took the Preds, Canes, and the Bruins all on the money line. I don't think they're gonna -1.5 is. I don't like doing that. I might as well go for the sure thing. I don't think they're gonna cover 1.5 goals. That's being greedy, in my opinion. Florida will destroy Montreal. You're probably right. I don't know. It's still early, right? Did just hockey just restart? Then the nighttime parlay, we got the later games. I like the Leafs to destroy the Senators. I think St. Louis plus 1.5 will probably be the bet for the Blues versus the Wild. Then I'm going to take, like I said, I'm fading Seattle Kraken when I can. So I'm going to take the Canucks plus 1.5. And finally, I don't know about the Flyers and the Kings. I have no idea. But a 3-leg parlay right there. Leafs, then Blues plus 1.5, and Canucks plus 1.5. What do you think about that, Perlo? Yeah, good. I'm doing it. I'm placing it. Parlay. I still appreciate your insight in hockey. For real. I don't have the opportunity to watch your channel every day, but I still do check it out once in a blue. And I was totally support his shirt. Flyers and Kings under. Well, they got good people in goal. What is it? Oh yeah, under 5.5. I'll do that. And I'll take the What do you think? What about the side? The Flyers are getting 1.5. I want to do the under with something, not just straight up. What's going on? happy New Year to you too, Bleed. I'm just doing random discussion content just to do something. I'm lame. I'm over 45-year-old guy, no social life. My social life is the old dudes at the bar at happy hour. That's my social life. I took the under Perlo, but you know what? I can't just do it's plus 105. That's plus money, I guess. But I like to parlay it with, you know what? I'm going to parlay it with the Canucks plus 1.5. How's that? Yeah? I got to parlay it with something. You understand what I'm saying? Charm soju, grapefruit flavor. If you guys are wondering. But yeah, that's what I'll do. Make that bet. When Dave gets back, I'm going to talk more UFC. Parlay. That'll pay a plus 185. Plus 185 on that. That's pretty good. I feel good about that. The Canucks plus 1.5 and the under on Flyers Kings. So, Bleed, you have any content coming out before the next event? I got I'm doing with unranked futures draft with my boy BC Dave and Mbe, beautiful Korean American girl. But it's kind of we've been out of UFC MMA for like 2 weeks, and we got another 2 weeks before the next event, so it's been tough. It's been tough. There was that Fury Pro Grappling last night, which I made money off of Sean Brady winning a decision. But it's not, it's just not the same. Ryzen was last night. I won on Tapology, but I didn't bet anything because I don't know shit about Ryzen. Today's New Year's Eve. Is there anything going on? Let me see. On Bet Online. No, next event is January 12th. Because everybody's, Celebrating New Year's. Happy New Year. New Year and a new Ranj as of tomorrow. I'm not good with filling in voids with no. That's why I do the Capra comparison picks. I have something I can talk about. This is just filling in void until Dave comes back, because in the description I did say I was gonna last at least until the ball drop at midnight Eastern time, so I can tell all y'all happy New Year. And tomorrow I do start a whole new 2022. I'm gonna get back down to fighting weight, light heavyweight for me. That would be 205. Right now I am yesterday 230. What'd you text it to me? My daughter's got my phone right now. She's playing some Roblox, but I'll get it and I'll do it. You'll be getting merch, some swag soon. I will totally buy it. Go on Teesprings, dude. You can make that shirt on Teesprings, not a problem. I do. I got Capra comparison shirts, Teesprings. I have Plus Money Junkie shirts on Teesprings. I got so many shirts, but I like that one that you had on. All right, Perlo. Catch you later. What time is it there? It's 7. 10 after 7 or something? No, 10 after 8. 9, 10, 11. Yep. So like 40 some minutes. It's going to be 2022. Happy New Year. Hopefully better than 2021. I didn't have a bad 2021. Mediocre. It was actually pretty good. I got a new, 2020 I had a new job. My job is awesome. I love it. I started this Capra comparison pick show, which is my new, one of the best hobbies ever. Oh, catch the site later. Of course I will. As soon as Nora, Nora, she's got my phone right now because she's playing fucking Roblox. My kids are addicted to screen time, and it's horrible. I can't. It's nothing. What? No, I said frickin'. I said frickin'. I said frickin'. And you both are addicted to screen time. That stuff's going to change tomorrow at 2022. New year, new family. Be ready. What? Did I get a text, Nora? Did I get a text? Yes, I did. Because Pearl of Wisdom sent me a text with a link. I mean, you can still play with it. I'll go on later, but I'm just saying. You're supposed to bring me that phone whenever you get a text. Unreal. Unreal, right? All my inspirations are coming. Hey, Pearl of Wisdom, you know what I was going to ask you? Whatever happened to your partner there that he dropped off, but he was like, when I first saw you, it was. Perlo says hi, Nora. Remember Perlo? That's where we got the dance from. Perlo, I think you were the first ever guest that I did a show with. Nora's even verifying that. You were my first ever guest on a show. We covered I think we covered some hockey games, I think. Like Capra comparison picks for like 4 hockey. Remember back in the day, I used to do like capper comparison picks for hockey, and literally it would take me 10 minutes. I would put the goalie, who's playing in goal. I would put all your capper picks, you, best bet, Ed, and who's like a couple other guys too. You know, that was a while ago. That was awesome. Brian, that's right, B. Yep. He lived in a different province, right? Like he lived far from you actually. I don't even know how you guys met each other, but I remember he was, and then he did like 2 videos on his own, but nobody watched them. It didn't catch on. But yeah, you know what's coincidentally tonight also, aside from you, there was another inspirational guy, Eric Arnold. He came onto the live stream tonight. That was good. Yep. And I was thinking about still doing like other sports. I just don't have the time, and now I'm niched. You know what I mean? It's just UFC only. That's my time is allotted only to UFC now. But Montreal, that's right. He did like the Canadians. He gave up. I know. It's all good. You're still doing it, and you're doing it with. Remember the dude? Who's the dude from Philadelphia? Big Flyers fan. What's that guy's name? You're the professor. What was his name? Are you still working with him? Yeah. Oh, Pro Joe, are you still working? Are you still working with Pro Joe? And who's the other guy? I'm subscribed to him. Let me look it up. There was like what's his name? You're with another guy. He had like a lot of subscribers. You know who I'm talking about. It's like let me go. I'm subscribed to so many people. It's ridiculous. But I gotta start weeding through all my subscriptions. You know, it's like not best bet Ed, but something. He was just straight up hockey guy. You're doing things with him too. Like I'm destined to find it now because I know you're talking. Yeah, off the wall. Thank you. Off the wall. You're doing stuff with that guy. Yep. But now, like I said, I still gamble hockey, and I do like try to tune into your stuff when I can. But I'm niched to UFC. I'm that's my deal now, and I deep dive in all these fighters. On your Patreon. I was giving you I was giving you the picks in place of subscription fees, right? God bless you, Perlo. God bless you, Steve. Anyway, over in where are you at? Aren't you by British Columbia? You're over there too, so it's like you still got quite a bit before the drop. Yeah, VCR repairman, you are absolutely right. It's just one guy versus another. It's so easy to pick. You don't have to, like every other sport, you got to consider hockey, for example. Like with Perlo, you got to consider who's in goal, all the like the forwards, the defense, all these different factors. Who's at home? How do they play on the road? You got to all that fighting one guy versus another guy. That's why. That's why UFC. Oh, that's why UFC has. I'm not saying the best. It really kind of is though. Like as a delinquent gambler, like I am, I should have called 1-800-gambling years ago. But anyway, I'm good because I'm plus money, so whatever. But UFC, here's a little hot take. UFC is the easiest to win money if you follow there's clear winners many of the times, and there's clear underdog picks too. Like not clear. I've never had a perfect card, but I've had like 9-1 on a 10 fight card. I've done that twice. I do okay. I haven't lost because I do like a round robin thing, but yeah. But you know what, Perlo? With the plus 1.5, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like I said, I won last night. I I won a three game parlay, and I think I'm good with tonight too. I think I'm good. What I got? That you helped me build. I got Toronto, St. Louis plus 1.5. They're not. They might lose, but they're not going to lose by 1.5. And the Canucks plus 1.5. Again, they might lose, but not by 1.5. I got all sorts of hockey on here. I got the Flyers Kings under with the Canucks plus 1.5. Boston money line. Hurricanes money line. Predators money line. That's easy money. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow plus money. God bless you. There, God bless you. That's awesome. That's awesome. VCR repairman, that is awesome. That's the best. That's the chat line for 2021 for sure. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, I always do the 3 game parlays. That's everything is 3 games. Even when I do NFL, 3 games, everything. Fighting, when I do my Capra comparison picks for UFC, I do 3 fights. So I always do 3. 3 is divine number. 3 is the magic number. 3. Yeah, you do 3 fight or game parlays. I think that's like mathematically even. It's your best chances to winning, except for quick draw. Quick draw, the best chance of winning is 4. Pick 4. That's a quick draw is like random. It's not sports betting. There's no info. It's just random. It's in New York State at every bar they have quick draw. Every I think 5 minutes they do new numbers, kind of like Keno. And I do like a four. I pick 4 numbers, the same numbers every time, and then you do the multiplier. Dude, you don't even know. Gambling is like kind of like my vice, but it's not a vice because I win. How can it be a vice if you're plus money? How does that happen? You know? You went 3-1. See if you did those 3 games in a parlay, just those 3, you do round robin, you would have won you would have won plus money. I know it's kind of tough. My thing is I'm a an addict to the video slots on Bet Online. Oh my goodness. Because I've hit big on them sometimes. I've hit big, like I've hit for over $1,000 on a $1 slot video slot pull, and I've hit $1,000. So I'm still searching for, what I do is, like, if say I'm like 864, I will play that 64 and get back to 800. Every time I hit 1,000, well, every time I hit 1,500, I cash out 500. I only keep 1,000 in my bankroll. That's why my unit, when I bet 2% of your bankroll, 2% of 1,000 is $20. That's my unit, $20. I try to keep 1,000 in my bankroll. Every time it goes to 1,500, I cash out 5. If I have a real good week and I get over like 2,300, I'll cash out 1,300. You know what I mean? I try to keep 1,000 in there to play, but for the most part, I cash out every time it's over 1,500. I'm gonna Instagram message Dave because I can't keep holding up this show with just me rambling. I put the link up for you guys, but nobody seems to want to come in. Here it is again. If anyone wants to just come in, New Year's Eve is a half hour before the new year. We can talk whatever you want. Right there's the link. You can hit that, copy paste to your thing, whatever, and you'll be on, and you'll come into my waiting room, and I will bring you on, and we can talk whatever you want to talk. We can talk any weight class, any up and coming fighter, champion fighters, anything you want to do. UFC, I'm all over that. I'm smart with that stuff. I'm smart. I'm also decent, not as good as Perlo, but I'm decent smart on NHL. I'm pretty smart on NFL. I have a algorithm. I have a mathematical thing where I can I work out over-unders and which team should win by how much. And if the odds don't align with my number, look, I did already a couple for coming up. Look, Las Vegas versus the Colts. The Colts on my paperwork should win by 12. The over-under 43. So the bet -7 and over 44.5. That's just one example. The odds don't. There you are. Perlo, it's good to see you. It's been so long.
No doubt.
Do you remember this guy, Nor? Should win by 12. Please,
Sweet, I got
it to you. Wave it to you. You know, well, you know what's kind of disturbing when you told me the real throwing pearls, what that really meant? That was kind of disturbing.
Yeah, I got an echo here for some reason.
Throwing the good luck pearls. Remember you told me about the Perlo dance? I still use it for
I know you do. I know you do. I watch.
I know. And remember you told me what pearls really were, and that's a little disturbing. That's disturbing. But anyway, Nora says hi. Say hi.
I got a crazy echo here, buddy.
What's that?
Crazy echo. I got a crazy echo.
Yeah, well, you're on the other side of the continent. Alberta's so far away from me. What time is it there? Gone. Just like that. Come back in, Perlo. Come back in. You got the link. Come back in. I want to talk to you. You're one of my inspirations, Steve. Yeah. Well, it might be me. I probably got shitty Wi-Fi. 11:30 Eastern Time. 2022 is upon us in a half hour. I said before I did the show, I said I would do the show until at least at the minimum until the new year. So I have to. I'm destined. Which it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine with me. What the heck? My daughter's laptop just went Chinese. Everything's in Chinese for real. So weird. Anyway, 4 people in here. If you guys want to come and chat, I can talk about anything right now for real. They're back. There you are. There you are.
Okay.
What happened? What happened there?
Let's see. Hopefully that goes gone.
What? Anyway, you got a bad connection? It might be me. If you guys want to come and chat, I can talk about anything right now for real. They're back. That happened 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's echoing again, man. I don't know what's going on.
What happened? What happened there?
I can't even hear you.
I think I got you live. You're playing. You should close out that. Close out the YouTube. We just go live. Just be brave, Perlo. You don't gotta edit nothing. Just go off the hip. No editing. We don't edit here at Capra Compares Fix. We just go live. We just
close out the YouTube.
Yeah, close it out. Mine's closed out. You know, I got Bet Online up because I'm doing some. I did some hockey bets for tomorrow, you verified them, so I feel good about them now.
Yeah, the Blues one isn't too shabby. They're playing wild there.
Blues plus 1.5 though. It's not just money line. It's plus 1.5. I think that's a good pick right there.
Yeah. I'll message you. I'll message you tomorrow and see, because there's so much happening with COVID. I'll tell you who's going to be.
Who's in goal for the Blues? Do you know who's playing goalie?
It's probably going to be Pennington. He played good in the last game.
Yeah, that's like a lock. That's like the security. If it's Bennington, they're gonna win. The goalie is so. I know you're a hockey guy, but for me, a casual hockey guy, the goalie is a big deal for me. Like if you got a good guy in goal, he can make up, because he's gonna stop everything. Bennington, he's getting up there in years though, right? How old is he now?
No, he's not that old. No, he's not that old. He's
okay.
only
He's
like 20.
Still young?
Oh, yeah, he's all right. Yeah, the Bruins are going to play Allmark against the Sabres. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good bet. The only thing I don't like about that
Sabres, I fade the Sabres. I'm not a big. I fade them. There's teams I fade for no reason at all.
I thought you were putting
no reason at all. But Sabres are one of those teams I fade.
I thought you said you were taking Boston though.
I am taking Boston. That's what I'm saying. I'm fading the Sabres.
So you never take Sabres ever on anything. Okay, I see what you mean.
Hardly ever. I don't think I've ever taken the Sabres.
Well, we just
remember they had back in the day. They had the guy Satan.
Shatan, yeah.
Yeah, that's the last time I ever bet on the Sabres. Is when they had that dude Satan. That was like 10 years ago.
His name was actually.
That was like in the 90s, right?
His name was actually pronounced Satan, but he changed it to Shatan because he couldn't. It drove him crazy. Everybody always
Satan. That's a bad name, but it was awesome if you were a Satanist. You get that jersey.
Yeah, that'd be good. Or if you just want to tick off people who hate the Satanists.
I told you before I told you like a live stream or something that that was a big selling jersey in New York State during that time
Oh
because
yeah,
that's where I live and Buffalo. That was they like that. Like a lot of
I
the
I
the
heard about
hardcore
that.
dudes like the yeah.
Yeah. You
But
get the
you
you get
remember my
the
favorite team? It's been a while. Do you remember my favorite team?
okay. Let me think about it. Uh, I know this. Just wait.
You
Favorite
do.
hockey
I
team.
know you do. It's been
Well,
like 2 years.
wouldn't it now be Seattle?
No,
But
the
no,
Kraken. I fade them. I fade the
you
Kraken.
know. Okay, so your favorite team. I'm gonna kick myself here.
Before the Kraken were even in existence, I like this team.
The
You
Capitals.
got to know. No, I'm from New York, and it's not the
Oh,
Islanders.
the Rangers.
Yes,
The
forever.
Rangers.
You know
Yeah.
that. I know you know that.
Now I
You know,
remember
best bet
that.
Ed's favorite team. I think best bet Ed.
Minnesota,
I think his no.
Winnipeg, or
I
Minnesota.
either Minnesota or maybe Arizona. He has
I don't
both the
know.
hats.
And
He has
he
both
likes
hats.
he likes
Probably
to pick
Minnesota. He does wear that a lot. The
he
Minnesota.
likes to pick Buffalo a lot too. He doesn't fade Buffalo. He picks them a lot. We for NBA. I started a new. I started doing algorithms and charts now. I just started going 20. I went 29, 10, and 3 since I started my new chart on NBA. So
Oh yeah.
29, 10, and 3. Yeah, not too bad.
What
And
percentage is that? That's like 60 something percent winning,
yeah, if you're
right?
if you're hitting 67, then you're doing well, right? It's not bad.
That's good.
So it's pretty good. But I want to get back to throwing. You got me into. I don't even hardly watch. I didn't even care about watching the fights so much. I liked watching just because of the way you explained it, and like I'm not a fight guy, but I liked watching your show, just the way you explained it, and the reasons why you should pick them and stuff. And then you got it right, and the plus money picks were killer. They're killer. Right?
Yeah, like the guy in the chat said the where was it? Not that one, but fighting is one guy versus another guy. You don't have to worry about who's in goal. You don't have to worry about
Yeah,
like the forwards versus the defense. And
yeah,
there's a lot of more variables in team sports where fighting it's one guy versus another guy. You pick who wins, pretty
yeah.
much.
Then you're just
Which,
fading like lucky punches and stuff like that. Like pretty much like a guy
but
can get a
look,
lucky one in and
there's
stuff like
still
that.
I'm such a delinquent. Look, Creighton versus Seton Hall tomorrow. I like Creighton also. I'm still in other sports, Perlo, just like hockey. I'm still doing
Creighton.
hockey.
Last time I went on Creighton,
Creighton,
they
the Blue
lost.
Jays.
Yeah, last time I lost on them. Seton Hall's been good to me. Yeah. So, but like I said,
I like Creighton.
I don't even watch the games because
That's
I'm in
what's that?
Canada and they don't even have
Big
it.
East, Big East. Yeah, like Villanova. That's all Big East stuff. Creighton
Yeah.
and Seton Hall.
I don't even get to watch it, like because I'm in Canada. But I got an algorithm that's working really well. What am I for? I'm not as
I
good
got an
at.
algorithm. I got a recipe for NFL, like an algorithm, like you have. I break out the calculator and all that. Yeah, and it's been working. I'm like 70% on the win side for real.
For on which on
NFL,
MMA?
NFL,
Oh,
NFL,
NFL.
NFL.
NFL, I'm getting crushed, dude. I gave up on it. I got to get a new algorithm for that. I think I was like 4-5 on his ads, and after that, I'll get back
I've
on
been
it some
doing
other way.
very well.
I haven't been doing well in NFL.
But you know what? My heart messes me up too because there's teams that I like, and I don't like to bet against them. That's where if I stick with my algorithm, with my formula, I would win. But a lot of times I go against it just because unfortunately, my favorite team, my home team, is horrible. They suck so bad. The New York Jets are the worst. And
Oh,
they're my
yeah.
team. They're my team, and I can't bet against. Right now, they're plus 13. But you know what? Tampa Bay should probably beat them by more than 13. They should beat them, but according to my figures, they should beat them by 18 points, according to my
They
algorithm.
look like they're heading the right direction this year, though, right? The Jets.
But you know what? Tom Brady gets lazy when he gets a lead. When he gets a lead, he kind of he just coasts. That's why I think maybe the Jets might win at plus 13, but I can't do it against Tampa Bay. They're just too good. My figures say they should win by 18 points. What are you gonna do? What's your team? Edmonton Oilers?
Yeah, Oilers. I fade them like crazy. You can't tell.
That's your home team, though, right? That's your home team.
They have no defense. They got like a couple superstars and no defense. You never know what the heck's going to happen with those. I don't touch them except for overs. I had them on an over today with Jersey and got it. But as far as with them winning, don't. They could be up 4-1. I wouldn't bet them to win because their defense is so bad. They'll still lose 5-4. They're terrible. So, yeah.
My co-host on this show, he's from Canada too, British Columbia.
Oh, he's from BC.
But he grew up and went to school, and there he is here in Ottawa. He's got season tickets to the Senators. Dave, this is Perlo Wisdom. He's my hockey guru, my hockey capper.
Nice to meet you, Perlo Wisdom. I've watched a few of your videos after Ron sent me your way.
Oh, nice. I should have known I heard the Canadian accent. He's all on the 420 right there. So that's BC all day right there. For sure. For sure. That's awesome, man. I got to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you, buddy.
I was just
he's one of my inspirations to start a YouTube channel. Like I said, I didn't start out with UFC. I did all sports, and he had Brian B. It was like Perlo and B, and they had a prediction show for hockey games. You know, Best Bet Ed, he's in Canada too, isn't he? Best Bet Ed?
Yeah, no. I think he's American. I think he's
No, he's not, because he does his gambling at a convenience store, and you can't do that in America.
Okay, maybe he's Winnipeg.
He bets pro line, I think. Yeah, he's a pro line guy. That's why he always gives 3-leg parlays.
Oh, you know about Best Bet Ed, Dave?
Oh yeah, I watched him too. I watched him for a while. I'm a degenerate, just like most of us.
Yeah.
I promoted Best Bet quite a bit. He's a pretty honest dude. And then Rickett, you still follow
Rickett's picks. I'm still part of his Patreon, $25 a month, and I never even chime in or nothing. But I do it anyway.
Yeah, Rickett still does his stuff there. He sends me pics all the time.
Ricketts covers the full spectrum. He does soccer. He does college football, pro football. He does the whole spectrum. He would
do tiddlywinks if it was a freaking. I'm surprised he hasn't got into
during COVID. I think he might have did table tennis.
Did he do table tennis? I do tennis.
You know, in 2020, there was 2 months there was nothing going on except for table tennis and Nicaraguan soccer. Do you know that? That's for real. There was no anything.
I remember when
after the 2020, what's the March Madness? After the college tournament got canceled in 2020, Everything else shut down too, except for Nicaraguan soccer and like table tennis. That was it.
Yeah.
That was the only things going on.
Yeah,
McDavid will save you most nights.
he doesn't though. They're asking him to do way too much, dude. BC Dave. Oh yeah, he's in. Right. He doesn't like that's the thing. Yeah, they're asking him to do way too much. That defense is so bad. How you know your defense is bad if you can't win with McDavid and Draisaitl on your team, man. Holy crap.
that's pretty bad. That's pretty
Yeah.
bad. Scoring's good.
was-
Over's good.
Over's good. Had the
Yeah.
over today. Had the over today. Yeah.
Yeah, the over's always a good pick on that one.
Oh yeah, just don't pick the line on Edmonton because they can be up 4-1 and still lose 5-4.
My ex-girlfriend was an Edmonton fan, so I try and stay away from it completely.
So are you a Canucks fan too, or being there in BC, or are you even a
No.
hockey fan at all? No.
No, I'm a hockey
Ottawa.
fan, but I've stayed away from it.
Season tickets to the Senators.
Oh, that was back in the day. So I used to have an equestrian facility and I actually boarded the horses that owned the team. So it was different. It was it was a reason for me going there. But yeah, no, as far as hockey goes, I'll be an Edmonton guy as well, just because I like the high scoring offense, the run and gun that they have. Being an Ottawa fan, I could never cheer for the Leafs. It's pretty much against my grain. I can never cheer for the Leafs.
Okay, Brandon.
So if anything, I'll be a Habs fan or an Edmonton fan. But yeah, probably a Habs fan more than anything because I watched the Habs growing up.
I'm a Brady Tkachuk fan. I love Brady
It's not
Tkachuk.
bad.
He's my favorite player in the NHL. I freaking love him. That's what
I'm an old Howard Chuck guy. Howard Chuck was my guy back in the day.
Howard Chuck. Nice. I'm again LaFleury, Barnaby, guys like that. But anyways, you guys should start talking fighting, right? All your fans here aren't here to talk about my crap, hockey and
Right.
stuff like that. But
The thing is, the next
you don't have
thing
any
isn't-
fights for a while though, right?
not January 15th. That's 2 weeks away. But what we're gonna do, we have another host that comes on our show. Her name is Embe.
I have seen her.
Beautiful girl. Yeah, I'm sure you have. That's the
She's
most.
pretty good, man.
Every time she's on, my views go up like by 100 people.
Yeah.
But anyway, next Friday we're doing a draft for unranked future contenders
Wow.
competition. Yeah, which is it's good because you have to be kind of smart. You gotta be kind of like you can't be a casual and do this. You have to be kind of like a capper. You can't be a casual, right, Dave? You can't be just a regular
who's fighting
Joe
this year.
Schmo,
You gotta
I
know
love
who's got
Conor
chance.
McGregor type guy. You can't be that guy and figure out the best unranked fighters in each weight class. It's just you got to. So it kind of shows that your shit when it comes to UFC fighting, and that's what our premise all day on this show has been like, just like discussing who we're gonna pick, and Perlo, I was feeding you picks during the Patreon days. I was feeding you all those like underdogs and stuff. Dave, me and Perlo go way back. We go way back.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But
No, it was fun. I want to try to work that in. I'm doing this thing now, but I might be getting my own website. I'm working on that, and when I do that, I'm bringing you back, dude. I'm gonna put your feed right on my website when you do your live streams and everything. So like anybody that comes on my website is gonna, when you're doing your live, will just have to tap it and they're right in here. All your videos.
Awesome.
Everything.
Sweet.
That's what we want to do down the road.
I just want one of those T-shirts, one of those Perlo, the frolic T-shirts.
My daughter made that. It was made like as in an individual thing. It cost quite a bit of money just to do that. And she
just open up an account on Teespring. It's profit only. It don't cost you anything.
Really?
You on Teespring, you make your t-shirt, you sell it, and then you get like Teespring will charge you a percentage, like most of your t-shirt, but you get whatever profit. Like if I think Teespring charges you maybe $10 a t-shirt, but you can sell it for $14. You can make $4 a shirt. It's not, and it's easy, you know. It's just, and you can make whatever shirt you want.
And
They
it's
do
no
have
money.
copyright stuff.
So you
and
make
stuff.
the shirt and then they don't make any money unless you sell one. Is that what they're saying? So you don't need to buy the shirts
Correct.
outright.
Correct.
Oh,
They're not going to
sweet.
make any money. You're
It's
not
made to
making.
order.
I like
Yeah,
that
it's made.
idea.
It's like made to order, pretty much. But you can set up like a. I have one for Capra comparison picks. I have like Plus Money Junkie and Capra comparison pick shirts, and I have yeah, like I said, look right there. Dave's got one of my shirts right there. That's from Teesprings.
Nice.
I made that shirt. You can make that shirt that your daughter made. You can put it on Teesprings, and you can put whatever price you want. But you know what?
And you can put whatever you want on it.
Yeah, you can make it whatever. I don't know if you can put dicks and shit on it, but
That's pretty tight, though. I like
look at
this.
that one. Look at that one.
That's nice.
That
I
says
like
that's the live stream one. I made that too on Teesprings.
Sweet.
You don't like make, you can't, unless you're a t-shirt guru, you're not going to make a living off it, but you can. It's I haven't really made any real money, but it promotes the whole channel. It promotes the site and stuff.
Oh yeah. Do you get people buying the shirts though?
Yeah. It's not some, not a ton. Look, Dave bought one. He bought that Plus Money Junkie one. That's my gimmick, you know. The
Yeah,
Plus
yeah, I
Money
know.
Junkie. You know where I
Yeah.
stole that from? There's there's a female, beautiful, Plus Money Honey. That's her name, Plus Money Honey. And she does,
Oh.
do you know her? The
I
Plus
think I've
Money
heard of
Honey.
her actually. I think I've
She's
heard of
probably
her.
like 40, and she got blonde hair. She's very like real person pretty. Like not TikTok model pretty.
Like me.
But like she looks like like you could go to the bar and pick her up. She's like that pretty. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Plus Money Honey.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. And she does picks for like football, basketball, hockey, all the main sports. You know what I mean? Plus Money Honey. I forgot her name, but and I was like, Plus Money Junkie. That's what I am. I'm a junkie, like an addict. I don't bet favorites ever. If they're minus numbers, I can't do it. I got to parlay it to make it plus money. That's just a rule. I can't do a minus, even a minus 120. I can't do it. It's got to be plus money, or I got to parlay it. That's just.
So when you were on my Patreon, you were parlaying all my faves.
Oh yeah, for sure. If it's a minus number, I don't bet it. I don't bet minus numbers. I have to parlay it or do it unless it's an underdog. If it's an underdog, I'll play it straight. That's the only way.
Yeah.
Plus Money Junkies.
I had the
and that's my Capra comparison. That's my subscribers like name. You know what I mean? Like you have like some people have their subscribers, they got like a little nickname. Like MMA holes, they have I forgot what they're called, but
this is the first year ever our kids have been up for New Year's. Are you going to join us? Just
sure.
a question.
Really good idea, Ranj.
What's that?
You will be joining.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah. That's a big on the yes mark there.
Yep.
I
got my kid in there with my dog. I'm on my way out, guys. Happy New Year to all. Cheers.
Take care.
Cheers, Ranj. Cheers, Perlo.
Cheers.
See you again. Ranj, I will see you next week. Take care, buddy.
Yes.
Good
Get ready for that draft.
And Happy New Year.
Take care. See
Happy
you,
New Year to you too.
Go hang out with your family.
I gotta go. My wife's been calling. It's almost New Year's. I gotta go. I was trying to stay through the entire. I didn't think my kids were gonna stay up, but they did. So I gotta go.
Go do that.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Perlo. I'll
Take
see
care,
you
bud.
in the future. Later.